Did you hear anything that I said for the last 2 minutes? I doubt it. Anyway, I was wondering if anyone knew how to buy the rights to this album so we could re-release it. Cool. Fucking piece of shit software. Everything fucking sucks. And I also said, full disclosure, I am watching an illegal stream right now because I went to Fox Sports fucking website, and the new Fox Sports website is fucking atrocious. I'll take a look at it here. So, I mean, it's already a piece of shit because, you know, this is the MLB today. Alright, so we're going to look at games for today, and the first thing that you'll see is that there are no records for any of these teams. You know, you used to be able to go to the Fox Sports website and then you'd see how all the teams were lined up for the week. You'd also see how their overall is, because, you know, Cubs are what, 13-4? They would have said 13-4 next to Cubs. No, they got the fucking betting odds, man. That's vital. That's of vital importance. And if I go to live TV and I try to select trucks, okay, click live, does absolutely nothing. I am already signed in with the TV provider. Click live, does absolutely nothing. Click restart, does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing is transpiring right now. So yes, I am watching a legal stream. So this is the outlaw stream today. The picture of elephants is Food Brain. This is Food Brain. Streamlabs was being a cunt and not playing audio right at the start of this. So, I'm about to show myself on camera. I know your eyes are gonna melt when you see me, and I apologize, but, you know, this is live reactions, so, you know, I want to see the facial reactions in that. First thing you're gonna notice is that my hair is atrocious. I literally just woke up 5 seconds ago. You'll also notice that there is a zit directly on the dead fucking center of my fucking forehead. So, that's lovely. You know, it gives you something to stare at. I mean, if you don't want to look me in the eyes, you can just stare at this when you're talking to me. Wouldn't that be fun? Anyway. I'm trying to figure out where the center of the screen is. There's no snapping. No snapping. Also, my face is laggy. Let's turn on a light. There we go. I'm still laggy. Well, that sucks. Had a horrible dream last night, just atrocious, that Michael Annette lost at Daytona in a photo finish to Natalie Decker. In Xfinity, by the way. Oh, they're going down pit road. Why is this muted? Nice copyrighted music. Oh, that's the reason why it's muted. I was gonna do something. Oh yeah. The chat replay from the previous stream did not show up. I'm trying to figure out how to make the chat appear. Cause if I go to chat box, it says YouTube chat. And yet there is no YouTube chat. So no. Hide command starting with exclamation mark. I guess they're not allowed to do that here. I mean, it works. Okay. Alright, it looks like it works. See? See? It looks like the chat works. So, I'm going to move myself over here, actually, just so that's slightly more visible. Let's move the cup over here, just in case there are donations today. I don't get a lot of donations during the during live reaction streams, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Oh no. Alright, chat, where are you? There you are. Beautiful. That's kind of bad. Is this going yet? No. It's under commercials. This is I'm watching an illegal stream that has no commercials. I really like it. Really cool. I heavily approve. Always show messages. Yes, always show messages. Why would I not want that? What's old school? Okay. That. The Twitch one is nice. Twitch does have a good chat. You know, for all of its faults, at least Twitch has a good chat. There we go. See? Look at that. All right. That's neat. I'm super happy about this. All right. Live reaction stream. I don't think I'm going to buy anything on eBay today. I'm not going to make a tradition to buy stuff on eBay every stream. Otherwise, I'm going to buy shit that I don't need. Then again, I really don't need anything.
Welcome back to Daytona.
Thank you, Vince Welch.
Ready to go on the road course.
Proud Boys are back.
We
Damn.
about the challenges of the track. Let's get a visual.
Proud Boys the sequel.
Yeah, the track description. You
Exciting.
really can't put into perspective how difficult it is. Heavy braking.
Will I watch Fast 9? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I wish it came out this year.
A couple extra areas we're calling bonus passing options. We did see some passing here yesterday in the Xfinity Series. Not the best place, but it is an opportunity. And also, Michael, I think the key part, if you want to pass in those heavy braking zones, it's about getting a good exit out of these three corners we see here.
And you know that exit is set up by your...
You see, the worst part about this is that I combed my hair so well yesterday. Like, it was great. It's the best my hair has looked since I fucking had to get it cut. And now, today, when I'm actually on camera, looks like I'm a goddamn homeless person.
Right now is that there's no weather as a factor. If I'm a driver and I'm like already...
Yeah, we actually have a
a
chat today. I might want to move the donation ticker though because of this. There it is. See? See? We still have a donation ticker even though no one donates during live reactions.
Sitting on that bubble, Ankrum, Gray, Sauter, Lassard, all on the
oh my god. Let's be honest. Is anything even going to happen in this one? The trucks are so easy to drive on road courses that everyone thinks this race is going to be a mess, but like, I feel like this is not going to be a mess. I feel like this is going to be a very casual race. It's going to look a lot like a Canadian Tire event. Now all that being considered, I hope it has a real good finish because the trucks are so aerodynamically sensitive that this is probably going to look a lot like the Roval did in year one. Because it's going to get interesting. Hopefully it gets interesting. Good start for Moffitt. Sexy CMR roofing or whatever truck. That's what he won at with Canadian Tire, so.
How do they navigate turn one?
Zane Smith completely blows turn one. Oh no. No, Zane. He lost everything. You poor bastard, Zane. How far ahead am I of the chat anyway? Oh man, there's a lot of people here. Hello everyone. Jesus. 40 viewers. What's up, chat?
Jamie, you talked about it at the Open. That
yay, Moffitt leads. Moffitt leading every lap today would be the blessed universe.
Never even made it.
Ooh, good scheme for Austin Hill today. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like a Kodak truck. Look at that. I like it.
Some of that, Michael, just a little bit of nerves as well.
Yeah, Moffitt's driving off. Ankrum to second, not bad, not bad, not bad. The 26 doesn't look too bad either. Good schemes today. Damn, Michael Waltrip with the puns. Man was trying to run the oval. Zane Smith. Look at him go. Absolutely flying. That would have been a really good. That would have been a really good turn if he got on the brakes like 50 feet earlier.
That could be a real issue. And if it's got a vibration,
Christian Eckes up here.
and get a new tire on that. Don't
Is that Todd?
He's gonna have a good
Is that gray truck Todd Gilliland?
Smith, the 21-year-old from
I think it is, you know. Yeah, look at that. Todd Gilliland up here. He should have won Canadian Tire, so hey.
What about Ben Rhodes? He says Christian Eckes.
Gilliland pushing Eckes. Oh man, but Eckes does not want to be pushed.
almost a little mix
Side draft him, Eckes.
Daytona Super Speedway and Daytona Road Course where you saw Todd Gilliland.
Look at him go side by side in the kink. Oh, the bus stop number 2. Oh, Eckes battles him off. Get fucked, bitch. Here comes Hill. I remember how he did a Canadian Tire last year. Austin Hill was in K&N for a lot of years, so he's got a fair amount of road course experience. Oh, 3 wide into turn 1. Todd Gilliland, you lunatic.
Eckes kind of rolled in there easy, and they stacked him up behind him.
He loses everything as a result.
What the breaking point is going to be, and you saw some guys lift a little
Losing the
early,
51,
and then they
Tagliani,
got
that's
the
right.
breaking
What
point.
is this ticker?
And other guys that drove in a little too deep.
This must be straight up like the broadcast team ticker. I'm going to show you this for just a split goddamn second. You need to see this ticker. Hang on. Look at that ticker. Look at that. It's an actual ticker is what I'm trying to say.
As you see, just 11 laps to go here in this first
Anyway,
stage.
what's up, chat? I should probably pop out the chat, shouldn't I? I can't see the chat when the
Each lap is 3.6 miles.
when the race is.
A lot of racing in those laps. And yeah, let me reiterate too,
Do,
Jake,
do,
they're shifting
do,
gears
do.
20 times each one of those
Do,
laps.
do,
That's
do,
crazy
do.
to think that you've got to be that precise for that many laps, and that's what these drivers
Pop
are.
out.
Yeah, and it's just so many opportunities.
All right, let's go.
Ship too soon,
Wrong
overrun
thing.
the engine.
There
We saw
we
some of
go.
the cars yesterday,
Coolio.
actually tear transmissions out from the wheel hop. As we see these guys enter this backstretch chicane, this is an area that you can pass in, but at the same time.
All right, now we're set up and ready to go.
Because if you miss the entry here, huge consequences if you get
Hello,
into the race.
chat.
It's the 26 of Tyler Ankrum.
How much was the Trombrol Deluxe? I think that's wasn't the price tag visible. It was $386. Do I have the receipt? I might have the receipt.
Those corners have been
Hang
cut so
on.
much it's dirt.
Hang on, we're gonna do some investigative journalism here. Yeah, here's it. Here's the
So
wrapper.
you have
That's
to
the
just,
dick.
just a little bit to shift, and then right when you get ready to get to the corner, you always give that brake pedal just a little bit of a pump
How
to
many
get up
times
a
you
nice
need to
soft
dig through the
pedal, make sure
trash?
it's going to be there. You see
No, I don't have the
a little
receipt.
bit of throttle as he's going to
Right,
downshift,
no receipt.
kind of time the engine out so it'll go into gear. And clearly, he said he hasn't driven in a year, so he's trying to get acclimated to all these things, find his shift points, feel the transmission out.
All right,
feel the
what's
brakes out,
happening?
see if the
Anything?
brake balance is where
Carson
it needs to be.
Hocevar's in this
This
race.
turn one that we're heading
Really
to right
random
now.
start for our Hocevar. This was the replacement for fucking Eldora though. So
Taking his time. I like this methodical approach he's using.
KG pants reveal. What do you mean? I've owned these pants for what? 6 years? I think I've made what? At least half the videos on my channel with this.
That experience as he cuts down into the infield.
Second and a half lead for Moffitt. That's unsurprising. He is a weapon in this series.
As we approach this kink right here, this is a really fast corner. And the consequences here is that we saw Noah Gragson yesterday.
Derek
get the
Kraus
right
up
side
here.
on that outside curve and end up losing
Yeah,
it.
there's no
It's,
Corbin
super
this week.
fast, a little bit of wheel
I
hop.
remember he was talking about how pissed off he was that Eldora got canceled and replaced with this. And like, I don't blame him, but like, dude, you have points. Come to the track, at least just put down some laps, fucking putt.
You're going right, you're going left. He's gonna
At least maybe even sell your points, you know?
The body is really taking a lot of
Points are valuable.
as they make their way around the track,
Eckes
and that makes it
working
really
on
difficult
second
to make
place.
those shifts.
Tyler
Understand
Ankrum.
exactly where you are. If you don't
I've
have
never
any
met a man named
experience,
Tyler that
you
isn't a
get
raging
you
cocksucking douchebag though, so who knows?
I
I don't know, I've never met Ankrum.
Never
Never met Ankrum.
3 of the last 4 races, but how about Ankrum in that 26, Alan?
Are we doing mod power today?
Just try to remember, he had a top 10
Baby.
last year, so
Hi, I wasn't really thinking of mod trivia.
we just saw him get
Then
past
again, just woke up.
there. A lot of drivers-
Haven't really been thinking about anything in general right now.
Asking the spiders were asking them, do you want to hear inside or outside? Do you want to hear left or on your right? Different language on a road course for these drivers.
Different language on the road course. What is this bullshit?
All up on those curves and lost some momentum.
This is America. We speak English on the track.
Dramatic bounce
Caitlin.
there. Brett Moffitt had about a
second and a half on the field, Jamie, but Christian
We did mod
has
trivia last time, I think.
focused
The last stream.
as of late.
Yeah, and I've been watching Christian. He's been cautious where he needs to be. We saw that battle with he and Ben Rhodes at one point, but he's got a great track.
Oh,
We
nice
see
logo.
Brett Moffitt entering this new chicane.
Moffat just about.
Turns 13,
What happened
got a
here?
little loose, probably downshifting, maybe a little too much rear brake, and that cost him big time, Mike.
What?
So that's why Moffitt lost the time, but he didn't lose the lead.
What
He's
happened?
still
Did he
out
just
front.
overdrive that turn? It looked fine.
Ankrum, Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed rounding out the top 5. The early lap said Daytona, you won't miss a thing. Going to break.
We won't miss a
Keep
thing,
right
though.
here. Keep on
So that's
track.
good. I have to work tonight, otherwise I'd drink. Day drinking. Very healthy practice. Very, very healthy practice. Yeah, Moffat looks fine. It's all good. Majeski in 12th. Kligerman to 13th. I don't know how underrated he is. Tate Fogelman here. Yeah, that's right. Scott Legacy's in the 30. Tyler Hill in this race. Mike Skeen for fucking Nemco. That's the last thing I expected to see. Yep. Tim Vaines is in this shit. I can think of some veins that he could take right about now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about Tagliani in this race. I think people are overestimating Alex Tagliani in this race. Has he ever... When's the last time that he's run this configuration in Daytona anyway? You know, he keeps running basically every season at Canadian Tire, and that's like what should be like his home track and what he races in Pinty's all the time. But like... He barely gets top 10s, and I know he's not driving like the greatest equipment on the track when he goes to Canadian Tire. But like even in the most overpowered road course car in NASCAR history, he still couldn't win an Xfinity with Penske. Like, shout out to Regan Smith on that one.
During the break.
Already 4 laps into this race. My goodness gracious, we are absolutely flying around Daytona Road Course.
Almost 1.6 seconds of an advantage. But how about Sheldon Creed? Started 14th. He's worked his way up to 3rd and now has his sights set on the 18 of Christian.
Yeah, Creed looking really good. I will say that. Creed is looking very good.
We were watching there during break, and does a great job. Once he
Spencer
gets
Davis is in this race. I didn't expect that.
faster than our leader, Brett Moffitt.
No,
I'll
Kraus.
tell you guys, I'm proud of our truckers. And they don't have, we talked about how little experience these guys have, but yet they've been able to race hard, 3 wide, 3
Did I
quarters.
see that Mike
As you see
Harmon's
Derek
dually in
Kraus
one of
here
his
probably
cars was
misses-
stolen last night?
Yeah,
Good.
misses the chicane
Fucking
here,
deserves
has to
it.
come to a complete stop over there. But Jamie, like you recommended, get out there in that dirt and try to get her wound down if you can, and that's what he did.
Yeah, and it looked like
Get out in the dirt.
it
That's a
actually
good
was on
idea
the
with
inside, and
with
you almost
vehicles
have to
with
concede the
splitters
corner
and
so
wet
it gets on your
drags.
inside, hitting into
Genius.
that.
Genius
Not really
level
enough
shit
room
from
in that
Michael
speed
Waltrip.
to
10,000
be able
IQ.
to go through there.
Kraus was 9th and he's dropped back to 18th. When you
Fuck.
do miss it, Mike, you pointed it out. When you miss the chicane and you get off all 4 wheels off the racing surface, all 4 tires off the racing surface, you have to come to a stop.
So what's going to be interesting in this race is to see who pits before the
even bigger penalty. That would be a
before the
drive-through penalty.
stage.
So if you miss the chicane, you certainly got to.
because I'm not sure how much of an advantage it is because
Continue on.
You know, all these guys are
it's
figuring out
definitely
the
the strategy you want to take at the Roval. The Charlotte Roval is just atrocious. This track, I think, is a lot better. I think there are so many more passing opportunities at the Daytona road course that maybe restarting 10th isn't the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. But like restarting 10th at the Roval, you know, you're gonna be.
They're just trying to learn, like, you know, where can I gain a little bit?
You're gonna have to use like the entire stage to make up 2 spots. It's just.
And I'm with you, Mike. I think Sheldon Creed kind of be a dark horse today. He finished 4th at Canada last year, and we don't really think of any of these truckers as being road course racers, but some of them clearly are a little bit ahead of others than others.
Creed's had a tough few weeks.
Time to take a nap. Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I was saying at the start.
Kentucky was 30th last
That's what I said. That's why I said what I did at the start of this race. So it's just, I don't expect this to be a mess. And like, there's already been more mistakes than the ARCA race.
Saw the big win.
But like,
21 truck of Zane Smith. Just an update from Smith. You see he's down there. He's down in 17th position. He's stabilized though. He dropped back outside the top 20. There he is in that beautiful blue number 21
arm
truck.
reveal.
Margarita mix on the side. He has done a nice job of overcoming that issue and just putting down some lap times, Jamie. I'm worried about that tire though. Is it vibrating? What kind of shape does he have?
Yeah,
I'm worried about.
He's probably okay, and I'll just tell Zane Smith.
The ozone layer. I don't know.
I hit it one year at Sonoma, sitting on the pole, and completely missing turn 1.
I was thinking of doing a re-review for Juice. That's what we should do during this stream. You want to watch me play some Juice chat?
But look at that truck. The 99 you're looking at on the track, that truck is 15 years old. That truck is from 2005. It actually won a
Damn, that truck is as old as I was when I started YouTube. Very impressive. I don't know. Who are they even talking about right now? That's what's nice about road courses. That's what Jeremy Clemens used a 12-year-old chassis in a way, you know?
I was thinking the same thing. Man, it's a brand
Some of the trucks on this track are old enough to consent. Think about that.
Had a little bit of left front fender damage from earlier in the race. Doesn't like it's revving, but I think I'd want to get that pulled out this first stop.
Rhodes had a little contact with Eckes early, and that's the damage. And there's the 4 of Rafael Lessard. You know, we talk a lot about the Canadian Alex Tagliani. Lessard.
Yeah, Lessard looking good. He is also Canadian. You're wrong, not wrong. You're not wrong. There are 2 Canadians in this event.
Up inside the top 10 here this afternoon.
Do I think Matt DiBenedetto will win this season? He is underrated today. You need to see my DraftKings lineup. This is the best DraftKings lineup I have ever made in like 4 years of playing DraftKings. 4 or 5 years of playing DraftKings, I have put together a fucking whopper of a lineup. You gotta see this shit. Alright, so I got Kyle Busch, Matt DiBenedetto, Chase Elliott, Brendan Gaughan, and Kevin Harvick. I was $100 away from being able to get James Davison, but I think Timmy Hill is underrated today. I think the fact that he's run Xfinity for as long as he has and the shit plethora of road courses they have in Xfinity, I think Timmy Hill is okay today. That is the most legendary DraftKings lineup I've ever made. Watch every single one of those drivers rank. And if they do, I wouldn't even be mad. Reverse psychology, bitch.
Stable is the 18 of Christian Eckes, currently running second.
Yeah, Matt DiBenedetto half decent at road courses.
Jack Hawksworth, who drives for
Jack Hawksworth, that's a name I haven't heard in a few years. He is an IMSA though. That's right. You're not wrong.
Hawksworth, who has IndyCar experience as well. So
I haven't watched any IMSA this year because I don't have fucking cable.
A bit with Jack Hawksworth, and I wouldn't even be surprised to see Hawksworth maybe end up in a KBM truck at some point. To see him behind the wheel.
Austin Hill, no. Think of your tires.
Oh,
there's Norm. TV time for Norm. Let's go.
Eckes running second, still chasing Brett Moffitt.
Damn, 2 commercials in this stage. Yeah, y'all get full screen commercials, but I get the actual satellite feed, dude. Look at me. Look at me watching this. Hawksworth drove in Mid-Ohio. That's right, he did, didn't he? Who did he drive for? In which vehicle? Was it the 18? I don't actually know. Brendan Gaughan will win the Daytona road course tomorrow. I mean, I hope he does, but like the race is today. I mean, in theory, the race is today as long as there's no fucking lightning. I mean, a rain race would be fantastic, which is exactly what Dan Morrissey thinks. I agree. A rain race would be great. The problem is that it's just going to storm. It will storm today. Which is, you know, nice. Florida weather in August is exactly what I want my life to be. It is hot as fuck here, dude. It is 10:30 in the morning. High of 86 my ass. I'd say it's 86 right now. Fuck me. 10:30 in the morning and it feels like 80. Look at this. There is no way it stays under 86 today. You're full of shit, weather.com. Christ. Alright, so Creed just took second, but like they're like 5 seconds behind Moffitt at this point. Todd Gilliland up here. Mike Skeen on pit road. Dab Construction on the 8. Romco Equipment, KSDT, Fleet Wing. A very nice looking truck for them. With all the rapid fire sponsors there. I really do like the 8 truck. I really do like how that looks. I'd buy a diecast of that, I'm not even gonna lie. Mike Skeen race win version. Ty Majeski battling the, I think that must be Tagliani that we're watching here. Yep, Tagliani just passed Majeski, that must be for 11. Watch Priest win the race today. I would not even be mad.
Truck Series racing on the road course at Daytona for the very first time.
Neat.
Moffitt has been out front the entire way.
Good.
And he has a comfortable lead, almost 6 seconds over Sheldon Creed, who got past Christian Eckes for the second spot. Watch Creed work on that 18 of Eckes.
Yeah, it looked like Christian got in there a little deep, knowing that Sheldon was inside of him, but all the grip in that corner is as close to the inside as you get. Every lap that I ran around there, I always
you see how
almost tried to hit that wall with the
Eckes is still right up Creed's ass right here. Like, that is just... And I don't even think Eckes is that good right now.
Sheldon Creed in that 2 truck, but not perfect quite yet. He's starting to say as he goes into the corner, he's getting some wheel hop in the front wheels when he puts the brakes on. So the team.
I only have one John Hunter 8 truck.
Start entering the corners differently.
I don't even know how many they made. Did they make that throwback in like 2016 or whatever? The Joe Nemechek throwback, the like whatever, the white and blue one. Did they make that?
This is just all about strategy. These guys getting to pit road before.
So we got all these pitters,
and
it's like,
point or stage point. He just wants to win this race. This team is trying to position.
This ain't a bad strat. Ain't a bad strat.
Allow them to do just that. Zane Smith with that big slide early.
You could probably pit from as far back as like 20th and still not get lapped.
Other guys need.
And now the question is,
so you'll see some guys stay out and give up that track position.
What does Moffitt do?
Now, Tagliani has some experience here. Pit road, leaving pit road here, Michael, you know this. That's the slickest pit road.
Yeah, Moffitt with a 6-second lead over Creed. Holy shit.
There, it's really narrow.
Damn, we knew he was good, but Moffitt is actually the fucking ultimate Chad. Unexpected, you know. Who could have possibly guessed that Brett Moffitt was the ultimate Chad?
What do you guys think about Tagliani? I think he's doing kind of what I expected, right, Michael? I think the reason that he's a threat to actually win this race is not 100% because of his road course experience, but it's because he knows that he's got to get to the end. He knows he can't get himself in trouble.
Oh, who wrecked there?
That's the 40 of Carson Hocevar, the 17-year-old.
Hello?
Michigan, and also the 42 is Mark Smith. You saw.
Oh, Mark Smith, fucking bad moment for Nice.
Loses control. Sometimes that happens on our broadcast too. Our producer Mark Smith we get out of whack on him, but there you see the racer Mark Smith.
Nice.
Setting still. That's going to bring out our caution.
Why?
And there are
Why?
Local cautions here at Daytona on the road course.
For what reason is there a caution?
Road course racing and sports car variety, there's a lot of local cautions, but not here. It's full course caution as you watch Rudy Fugel, the crew chief for the 18 of Christian Eckes, who runs third.
Oh my
That's
God,
the beauty
dude.
part of pitting early on a road course, Jamie. You can get on and off pit road without going the lap down. Now
Well,
those guys that pitted I think everybody will stay out here. And then the ones that didn't pit early will be forced to pit under the caution for the stage break.
Yeah, I mean, the guys that did not pit the lap or two ago, they clearly are going for the stage points, and they're gonna have to stay out right here to get the points.
I don't mind that. I like differing
They
strategies.
can't pit because the pit lane is closed.
I like the fact that we're gonna see Brett.
Because there's 2 to go in the
We're gonna
stage.
see really how good his truck is. I don't know that he was given 100% there. I think he got kind of in a comfort zone and was learning the track a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see if he's able to work himself back through there.
Moffitt's one of the 6 drivers in this race that was a winner a year ago, but still seeking his first win here in
Garbage.
2020. He's the stage 1 winner at Daytona.
Cool commercials. I really wish I had something to eat right now. I should order takeout. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make an order right here, right now. And I will go and pick it up live on camera. Let's go, chat. What should I order? I already know what I'm gonna order. Shut up, chat. Phone number being put in right now. Alright, chat, let's do this. I just realized it's not open yet. It doesn't open for half an hour, so I'm not eating yet. Never mind. A little while longer. I had Taco John's yesterday. It was really good. Well, this is awkward. Very awkward silence after that. Sneeze. I hate my life. Oh. Bitch. Oh my god, I hate my life. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but like, I have had the worst summer when it comes to fucking allergies. It has been atrocious. Wonder if the pizza place is open. They deliver. They do deliver. Hello? Do we have hours? Hours for the fucking place. Speaking of hours, that's a good David Bowie album. Hello? Open when? When is it open? Hello? That's the only way to find out is to call.
Hey, Saturday on Fox, don't miss the championship fight between two-time former world title holder Sean Porter and Germany's undefeated
I don't know what I
Sebastian
actually want if I
Formella,
get
making his
pizza, though.
USA debut. The championship bout begins 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on Fox and the Fox Sports app. It's next Saturday.
The Fox Sports app.
What a beautiful day here.
Favorite
at
David
Daytona.
Bowie album?
Temperature
Earthling. Come on, man. Come on, Yoshi. You've been around long enough to know
Daytona,
that.
Florida in August.
90 in Daytona is like 140 everywhere else in the world.
Yeah, you got to think about that too, because road racing's demanding on you
Absolutely.
physically. I talked about the stress on the body. You add that heat and shifting gears all day long, that'll add up on you.
Stage 1 coming to an end.
Yeah, eventually. Eventually it'll come to an end.
The stage 1 winner, winning a stage for the 4th time this season.
Piling up some playoff points, and Moffitt's got a nice gap to the field, but decided with this strategy to stay out, collect those points so that they can...
I've been to Chipotle once. It wasn't that good.
the cutoff
But like that was the first time I was ever there, so I guess I didn't know what to get.
Austin Cindric kind of dominate the beginning of that, and I think they'll think.
I think I just randomly threw some
getting back
shit
in
on
traffic
there and was
his
like,
car
fuck
was
it.
so good, but as the race goes on, everybody learns a track. They get their.
Who's
jumps a little
winning
better,
today's
it
cup
gets
race?
Harder and harder to pass.
Quinn Houff.
It's gonna be fun though to see him try to come back up through here.
And Vince, you remember at Canada, they rolled the dice. Before the second stage ended, they pitted and got their service prior to the stage ending. That got them out front at the end, and they were able to drive away. But they were really close on fuel. It'll be interesting to see how these crew chiefs play that final pit stop. When did they decide to get that gas, and how can they get all the way to the check?
I've never had Zaxby's. There's barely any fast food around here, guys.
And here is that win at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park.
I've never had Zaxby's. I've never had Chick-fil-A. I've never had Five Guys. I've never had Jack in the Box.
Jerry was really happy to see him able to do the burnout because he didn't know
I've never had Qdoba.
Moffitt a winner last year, but as I mentioned before going to break, he has yet to get that win here in
What else have I never had?
Team radio from the 23 camp.
Man, the chat must be far behind because I said Quinn Houff like a minute ago.
I think that radio, Jamie, plays perfectly into the point that you made. He figured it out.
I never had Zaxby's. Did I say Zaxby's yet?
Could use some strategy during this caution here and has done what Brett Moffitt has done. We saw some really fast
Oh, I mean, yeah, they have Hardee's everywhere.
from a couple of trucks, including Alex Tagliani, that is back.
Hardee's is everywhere. I've never seen a Carl's Jr.
Yeah,
though.
and being out front is much easier to learn a track because you're not dodging.
I really like Hardee's.
What's going on and other people breaking.
Freddy's Steak Burgers. This is the first time I've ever heard of this location.
In Brett's case, he had that little bit of a lead. I mean, you can try a few things. We saw him overshoot the last chicane. If you make a mistake, it's okay. You have a big enough lead that you can.
Anyone ever been to a ground round? They're really good.
The crew chief for Christian Eckes, one of the most successful crew chiefs in series history, currently tied for second
No kidding.
all time and wins.
No kidding. Rudy Fugel, a successful crew chief. Who could have possibly guessed this?
For the others,
Holy shit, Kraus got back to 10th.
in stage 1 as Moffitt
Really? Oh, that's because everyone pit. Sorry. Hang on.
making it official.
Have I had Popeyes? No.
Season.
I have no idea where to even look for a Popeyes. Never had a CC's Pizza. I've never been to Chili's.
No pressure. Nice runs by Creed and Eckes.
Chuck E. Cheese. I've been there a few times.
We'll come back and peek in on pit stops when we come back.
More commercials. I've never been to a steakhouse. Actually, that's a lie. Where was that? No, we didn't go there. That's when we went to Chipotle. Is that we were gonna go to like Texas Roadhouse or something, but it was fucking busy, so we went to Chipotle instead. Never been to Whataburger. Are they actual locations, or are they just the? Doesn't Whataburger have? No, that's White Castle. I'm thinking of. Why is the hood going up on Enfinger's truck? This is garbage. Never been to Marco's Pizza. I see their Marco's Pizza commercials and it looks awful. It doesn't even look good. Those are supposed to be the Vandy shots. Yes, I have been to Olive Garden. Of all the fucking places in the world, Olive Garden is the place that I've been. And you want to know the level of quality that is around this goddamn location? Olive Garden used to be the best place to get food around here. The best place that I'd ever went. The best place. For like a lot of years. That is just how low the standards are around here. And Golden Corral, oh my god. I miss Golden Corral so much. I don't know if the one that's nearby is open. I wonder if the one in Bismarck's open. Golden Corral, Bismarck. Fucking bitch ass Plague. Is it open? Location closed. Kill me. You know, everyone talks about Casey's General Store in the Midwest. I've never seen one in my life. Have I been to Pizza Ranch? Bitch, that is the fucking top. That's what's replaced Olive Garden at the top of the list. Oh fuck, the one in Rapid City's open. Golden Corral in Rapid City's open. Bitch, I need to drive there right now and go. No, I've never been to Cracker Barrel. Alright, so the 00 is out. Ever had Longhorn? Longhorn Steakhouse? No, I haven't. Golden Corral is amazing though. It is my favorite place on the planet. Pizza Ranch is my second favorite place on the planet. They didn't have the Triple Truck Challenge this year, did they? Broadcasters never talked about that, did they? No one ever made a mention about it. Arby's is garbage. Cinnabon is fine. Oi, I've never been to Outback, actually.
Back at Daytona, Brett Moffitt, the Stage 1 winner.
Goddamn right.
Just one truck off track. That's Roger Roos. As this is the first race of the Triple Truck Challenge. The winner today
there it is.
An extra $50,000.
There you go. Triple Truck Challenge. Let's fucking do it.
You take in $150,000.
There it is.
And if you win all three, how about $500,000?
And I'm telling Vince, these truckers, they ain't rich. I mean, they're working for a living. They ain't rich.
See, Corbin, this is why you should have been in this race. Get the Triple Truck Challenge. Get your $500,000 so that the team isn't total shit anymore.
Good to see Jinjo Cobb back out. She had gone to the garage for a while.
Yeah, Jinjo's just a trooper. She's done such a great job of making races.
He'll be back in Talladega. It's fine.
And today is her 200th career start.
Danny Gill knows how to set up a plate truck, so it's fine. He'll probably be up there contending again as long as no one kills him.
Glad she got her truck fixed and get out there. I know these drivers, at the end of the day, Jamie, I think the word fun is what they'll say. We had a lot of fun, and they certainly showed their ability to race here on the road.
All right, who's staying out?
Coming to pit road for
Eckes.
You see the 18 of Eckes. He stayed out. There's been a driver change in the 00. Bobby Kennedy was not feeling well out of the truck, and Josh Rayon has gotten in. And there's
Josh Rayon.
there just ahead of the 2 truck of
The boss is in. The boss is in.
Jamie, see, he entered that pit with an angle out, just in case someone came in that pit ahead of him.
The boss is in the truck, yo.
The 33 of Brian Collier.
Oh man, I miss Quiznos, dude.
Also mention the 98 of Grant Infinger. They had an electrical issue.
Quiznos, I never got to go there, but like I remember hearing it was the best. Like especially compared to Subway, and I really like Subway. So if Quiznos was better, I mean that is fucking lit.
Nice stop by Moffitt. Team did a good job, but he'll line up behind some other trucks. Jamie, the strategy is certainly taking.
My throat really hurts after yesterday.
They stayed out.
It wasn't the best night of races,
because
but
yesterday we saw this massive
good.
tire fall off during the Xfinity Series race. And today we're not really seeing any of it, and the 18 team is gambling here, and I like that. It's really going to shake everything up here.
We mentioned electric.
I'm gonna need to subscribe to Darn TV just to be able to post fucking
Vince, I gotta go down and check. Sounds like they already changed a battery. So
clips from my fucking races.
No further issues for that 98. Similar issue though with 52 and Stuart Friesen, who's on pit road. He also had a battery issue. That team
Never been to Jersey Mike's.
down on pit road.
Best type of pizza. Whatever Pizza Ranch.
That guy. That truck has the worst luck.
Whatever's sitting on the buffet, dude. Whatever's sitting on the buffet.
In his dirt car and wins every time he cranks it up.
Well, they have. You talk about.
I wonder if I ordered Little Caesars. I wonder if my mom would drive it down here for me.
This season.
Oh my god. I've been to Denny's. I remember Denny's being okay. Never been to IHOP. Yes, fuck Allmendinger. No, FBI. I swear I tried watching a legal stream, okay? I'm sorry, FBI. I tried. I tried my best. I gave it my best shot. Domino's is trash. It is. It is. Come at me, chat. It is trash. Pizza Hut is infinitely better. Papa John's is pretty good. Papa Murphy's is okay. They're usually takeout, though. They're take and make, right? I've never been to CC's. Carl's Jr. is on the other side of the Rockies. Huh? Well, that explains that. I could have sworn there was one somewhere around here, but I've not been to Waffle House. I want to go to a Waffle House at 2 a.m. though. You know the Taco John's that I went to yesterday? So the drive-thru's open till 2 a.m. That is a good discovery because a lot of times I'll get done at the races at midnight and you know I'll have a fucking burger there and it's like, yeah, that's fine, but you know you need that extra, you need that little extra to push you over the line. I've never had Portillo's. What even is Portillo's? Is that fucking wraps? Is it pizza? Is it a wings shop? Never been to Chick-fil-A, but I want to go to Chick-fil-A. Taco John's is obviously better than Taco Bell. I've only ever had like a quarter of someone's sandwich from Jimmy John's. And you know what? That little quarter that I had, it was aight. It was aight. Dairy Queen's okay, but like Orange Julius is the only thing that makes Dairy Queen valuable to existence itself, yeah. Alright, that's still under commercial, but they're coming to the line to take the restart. There they go. We're back.
Ready for the restart to begin stage 2. You see Brett Moffitt has the Xfinity fastest.
Taco John's is great, dude. They got these little donut holes. I should have gotten some donut holes yesterday. Eckes leads. That won't last. Hot dogs. Get that shit out of here. Sauter overblew the corner.
Sauter had to stop over on the back straightaway chicane because of running through it. He's rebounded nicely, got himself up inside the top 10. They're 3 wide, Jamie.
Oh, look at Taglioni go. Where is Moffitt? Holy shit, he's way far back there. They're 4 wide. Look at this.
Come there on a restart, you're not going as fast because you don't accelerate till later on the straightaway when they throw the green, so you don't really know.
I think they still have donut holes. They used to have donut holes. I got them back last time, like back in 2017, and they were so good. Oh, they just covered them. They just covered them in glaze. It was so good. Oh, it was marvelous.
Strategy play of Rudy Fugle keeping his driver Eckes out.
I think there's a 5 guys in Bismarck.
Hope for some caution laps and see if they can maybe stretch it and only stop once. But
Spencer Davis ahead of Moffitt right now. That's how bad this is.
If Rudy says it, I'll go with it.
How about it, Alan? What's the 18 thinking?
Yeah, you're right, guys. I mean, it was all about just.
And we're 3 wide in the corner at Daytona coming into the fucking. Oh my god. Moffitt has no idea what to do. Take him 4 wide, Brett. Oh.
Hopefully he keeps the lead.
Wow, what a run Moffitt had there.
And what a good decision to not try to make it 4 wide.
Oh, someone just blew the fucking chicane. Look at that. Oh, big incident. Sauter is absolute trash this year.
Complete stop here.
Yeah, he got pretty lucky. It doesn't look like yesterday.
What's our least favorite restaurant? I don't know. Name some off.
And if he stalled that engine, Vince, I'm getting a report from Daytona that the teams are really concerned about their alternators. It's a hot day, so they got the big brake fans on because of the size of the brakes and the stopping zones. And then, of course,
are the teams going to have to alternate through different alternators to survive the day?
During the course of a race like this, I talked about how physically demanding it is, and we've already seen a couple of issues with some electrical problems. Sauter just in too hot.
Major championship and implications.
You
think Taco John's has a taco pizza? I'm I'm
But
not.
you
I
used the
don't.
reference of the
What
yellow
I'm trying to
movie
say is that I
scene
do not
inside
believe
corners.
that is the
That's
case.
your reference getting into that corner.
Crafton getting through the
Fuck
corner
off,
nicely,
Crafton.
But Eckes holding on to the lead, and there's
Kligerman making moves. Look at him
We
go.
talked about as the Kyle Busch drivers are running both in the top three, as Eckes is now being challenged by Crafton for the lead. Can Crafton get in there and grab it?
Nearest
Or
Taco
Eckes
John's is
going
an hour and 30 minutes away from where you live. I mean, if you can find an excuse to go up there, then yeah, it's worth the time.
He's won Daytona. He's really good on the road courses. This is a great battle for the lead. I love watching these trucks at Daytona on the road course.
Crafton out front. Lassard's going to take second from his teammate Eckes, and Kligerman is fourth with Sheldon Creed rounding out the top five. You know, I mentioned Jack Hawks.
What kind of upbringing did Raphael Lassard have? Did he run like
How about you guys?
whatever the
Who helped
underneath
you
of
guys
Pinty's
become
is?
better road course racers?
Well, for me,
Because from Canada, you gotta imagine that there's more emphasis of road course racing up there. So, you know, if he's got the experience, I wonder if he came up through karts. He might have come up through karts.
But there's no seat in it. He's just sitting on like the tent that's got the exhaust right on it, and he's just hanging onto the roll cage, Michael. And he's like, all right, let's go. And I was scared for him the whole time. I'm like, are you sure about this? This is not
Well, this
seeming a
race
good
is
idea.
trash
I
now.
want to go way back, Vince. We went to Watkins Glen for the first time in 1986, and Willie T. Ribbs put me on the right side of his road.
Willie T. Ribbs.
Took me out and showed me the lanes that
Willie.
he run and the grooves. And
Is
where
he
the
still
limits
alive?
were. I was so scared because he was running the rental car as fast as it would go. I couldn't pay any attention to what he was saying because I was.
Oh, 3 wide for the fucking third position. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Eckes getting abused.
This second stage in the lead, and he's
Food is over salted. What, that's a problem?
again. That's Creed that has gone.
This is supposed to be a problem.
Zane Smith in the 21, and Kligerman.
That doesn't
still
sound like a
running down
problem.
to 75.
What about Zane? First corner, first lap, he makes a huge mistake, and now he finds himself. Oh,
Nice.
Eckes
Wow.
around.
What a
Yeah,
fucking
I was gonna
corner
say,
by Eckes that was.
Christian Eckes was fading bad, so there wasn't a lot of fall off in that first run.
McQueen is
but you see
fading.
them paying the price right now for not getting tires. He was having to overdrive.
Yeah, what the hell was he thinking? Fucking staying out. Come on, Lassard.
Yeah, his mistake.
Come on, Raphael. You've had an atrocious season. If you won, that would be the ultimate meme.
Starting to pressure the 44.
Where is he getting the chase?
You talk about the bookends of this series. Lassard, the rookie, and Crafton, the three-time series champ.
Garbage.
Yeah,
Total
you
fucking
drive for
bullshit.
Accomplished Motorsports in that Ford truck, you're expected to win. You either win or you don't get to keep your ride long. There you see Eckes.
Yeah, this is going to be a great example of how the aerodynamics are affected on these trucks. Because Lassard was dropping back when they exited the corner, and he is closing right now. The closing rate is
We've
ridiculous.
seen vehicles get in the grass, and it hasn't necessarily meant the end of your day.
If you get 2 trucks on the last lap this close, it's going to get interesting.
And you're getting the tire barrier.
Look at that. Look at that Ford truck. He's dropping back right now, but by the time they get to the next chicane, he's going to be right up Crafton's ass. Look at him close. He stopped dropping at this point.
Lassard's clearly faster than he is.
And now the 4 is closing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how close he is. Holy shit.
His career best finish of 7th at Michigan, and he did
Look at him go. He's making a move in the chicane.
last year and
What a chat.
finished 10th. But most of these track scores, everybody's coming to this one. For the
Spencer
first time.
Davis 10th.
Most of these tracks, you look at
Holy
his
shit.
season results, they've all been first time around for Raphael.
Look at
Lassard.
Brett
This
go,
one's going back
or
to some
Davis
of
go.
this is the
Sorry,
second
I was looking
time
at the chat.
his results are going
Never
back.
mind.
Radio from Matt Crafton's team, the 88.
Fuck Crafton. Get his ass, Lassard. Get his ass. Look. Damn, he looks good. Damn, Lassard looks really good. But like the thing is that Creed actually looks better than both of them.
As kindly as they could, they made fun of him, right?
My feet are hot, and the team were having a little bit of a good.
Mike Scheme to 29.
Matt Crafton, the
Fuck
defending
off.
series champ. Won a lot
Fake
of races,
bitch.
but he's never won on a road course. He's out front here at Daytona.
No, Creed's gonna get it. Creed's got him. Oh, that's Legacy. Nice. Come on, Lassard. Is it full screen commercials for everyone? They're rolling. Oh, this is going to get interesting. They got... Creed is right there. He is absolutely all over these guys. Lassard is going to have a run into this chicane. Is he going to make the move? He's looking. Nope. Fuck off. Oh my god, of course. Bitch, god fucking damn it. No, you have side by side. Okay. Well, if it's side by side, then I'm not gonna do play by play because I don't have fucking patience for this shit. I am fucking hungry. Even though I fucking ate a shit ton last night. No, Gilliland. Why? Unless that's a scheduled stop, in which case, yay. I don't know, man. Lassard just overdrove that corner. He's fucked. No, or he's not fucked. Wow, interesting. Surprisingly, he's not fucked.
You've been watching it, the four of
I've been
Rafael
watching my
Lassard
fucking
trying to
life
get
flash
past
before
Matt
my eyes.
Frampton and unable to do it, and now all of a sudden the four of Lassard finds himself under attack by the two of Sheldon Creed.
Yep, oh god, Creed makes the move. Creed absolutely made the move there. He's got to get clear though. Inside draft like this through the whole corner, that's really bad. That's really bad.
There you see the 38 of Todd Gilliland. I think they're changing batteries on that truck, so that's beginning to
Opinions
play a
on
role in
Michael
this
Self
race.
and Arca.
See if
He
any of
is
our front runners,
very,
other than Gilliland, have an issue.
Well,
very
progress
mediocre.
19 of Derek Krause as well.
He looked good last night, or 2 nights ago, or whatever.
Krause came into this race 9th in the playoff standings.
Oh,
30
nice.
points to the good,
Nice.
And Crafton with all kind of problems, and Creed is going to go around taking
Get
over
fucked.
the lead.
Get
I gotta
fucked.
give Sheldon Creed did a great job setting up the 4-car, got underneath him in turn 6, and it's one of the
Garbage
few
ass.
passes we've seen in turn 6 on the entry where the vehicle
you
on the
fucking
inside
get.
doesn't wheel hop and get into that guy on the outside. We saw it yesterday with Allmendinger.
So there's Creed taking second place,
Yeah, see.
and Crafton, the leader, just misses the turn.
He has to stop, Vince, doesn't he?
I don't know. That's kind of a questionable call there. Of
Questionable call. Everyone else has had to stop so far.
I mean,
Yeah, if all 4 tires
Yeah.
go on the other side of the race course, he's supposed to come to a stop.
I would
Stop,
ask for
cunt.
forgiveness there. I think that's a questionable one.
There you see
Tagliani going
Stop,
around
bitch.
Crafton now.
Tagliani.
Get a
is
fucking
just
1-lap penalty.
An excellent race. A lot of experience, obviously, and a lot of knowledge about this racetrack, and he's just poised and consistently marched his way toward the front. Now he finds himself
Well,
up in third.
I don't think Lassard's gonna get the lead.
Understand
So
NASCAR's
looks
taking a
like
look
this
at
stage
that
is probably
88
over at this
situation
point.
as You see Parker Kligerman, who's having a strong
Moffitt's still
run.
fast. He's
Second
right
top
behind
five.
Hill,
Kligerman with
and they are
course
basically
racing
on the cusp
experience
of closing in on the
Countless
lead.
Xfinity
So
and the trucks, a good showing.
yeah.
for Parker, and I think one of you guys made the comment earlier.
I think Moffitt's still
You have
in
that
the
road
best
racing
position
experience.
here.
You
He's just
have
gonna have to
that
pit before the
patience
stage
about it.
ends.
We've seen that from Tagliani and also Kligerman, who has started deeper in the pack. Kligerman started 16th. Tagliani started 21st. That eventually you're going to get to the front, and that's where these guys are right now.
Mike Skeen, 24th. Just a quick update on Mike Skeen, everyone.
He knows that you have to be there at the end. We see a lot of guys come in and they're really fast, but they don't have
Just
the
a cursory
conditions
update
in the
right
race.
there.
But Tagliani's done a great job here of giving more than he's taken early in the race. I think as it goes on, we'll see him get more aggressive. The other thing that we just heard
Cobb is 6 laps down. Oh, good lord.
There, and I like that. I agree with it. The idea of having to do a stop and go is if you gain an advantage. Matt Crafton, you know, the nose dug in. Luckily, they did tear.
Yeah, because everyone else who drove through the grass definitely gained an advantage.
I think that's a great call by NASCAR.
Garbage call.
And not
Inconsistent
just
piece of shit
penalizing
ass.
just because.
Yeah, Crafton had been in the lead, now finds himself 5th, and he's under attack again. This time it's
All
the
right
60.
is up to 11.
On radio from the 88.
Spencer Davis is still 10th. What a Chad. Carson Hocevar up to 14.
It's Is there anything he can do inside of that truck, Jamie, to address the problem?
It's Chris Wright.
Stopping means a little
I
bit
guess
too much
he's
rear
like
brake. The
a
tires wanna
road
skip
course
off
guy or
maybe
something.
Instead of smoothly stopping.
Yeah, I mean, you clearly can put a little bit of front brake in it, but when you put front brake in it, you lose overall braking.
All right, it's
capability.
11.
So he'll probably put a half a round
The stage
in,
is
a
about
round
to
front
come
brake
out.
in.
I'm gonna
The other
fucking
thing
make my
to do
phone
is
call
back
here
the
and see
corner
if I
up,
can.
and that's gonna get worse as you
Come
run.
through
I think
this
it's
time.
worse because the tires wear out, they start to lose grip, and this track is notorious for wheel hop because all of the teams, they want to run the most rear brake they can, so they have.
Oh, someone just overdrove something there.
Allen on
There's Moffitt going around the guy who should have fucking stopped and go at some point. Yeah. He's driving around him.
Engine temperatures. We don't want any of that grass getting in the grill and causing further issues. Nothing so far on the radio yet.
Hey Vince, what about the 23 truck of Moffitt? You asked what would happen if he got caught back in traffic. Well, he won that first stage in dominating fashion, and he's been fast. He's creeping toward the front, but it just tells you how important that track position is, Jamie, and why those crew chiefs take chances with strategy.
Look at that fucking
Because you can pass them
Japanese
through the
text on the back end of Hill's
If you
truck.
have the right strategy.
Anime truck.
It's such a different battle to be
Weeb
fast on
truck.
the course and then to be able to make.
Are there any weebs in the chat that can translate what's going on the rear end of Hill's truck?
To hopefully outbreak him into this backstretch of Bud.
Help, weebs.
We've heard all these guys talking about wheel hop.
There's gotta be
And if
some
you're
in the
really
chat
stuck
right now.
having the wheel hop, you can't commit to making that pass. So yeah, I mean passing is really hard, but this track has multiple places, opportunities to make passes. You see a little mistake right there by Austin Hill. Now Brett's gonna get a little bit of a run. The problem with getting to the outside of him is that it's so much further around the track to get on the outside. You kind of want to work up underneath him, but I think Brett's best position here is just keep putting pressure on him. Hopefully he can put enough pressure on to get him loose.
Well, remember when just about everybody came to pit road at the end of stage 1?
Oh, someone's
Christian
sitting there.
Eckes elected not to, stayed out for that track position, restarted stage 2 from the front row.
Someone's just hanging out there.
To 16, but is coming to pit road to get service.
No mention of it by the fucking broadcast team.
Lap race.
Didn't even change the camera angle. There's just a truck sitting there.
One stop, but lost a lot of track position.
Yeah, when he made that spin, that really hurt this plan. From our numbers, there's going to be a caution. It looks like there's a truck stopping, stuck in the chicane there. 83 truck.
Took you long enough, Michael.
Now he's pulled away, so maybe we won't go caution. But in my eyes, from what I've heard, 22 laps is a bit of a stretch. But Rudy Fugel's a gambler. He's gonna take that stretch.
Mike mentioned the 83. That's Tim Vians, and Eckes is in the box, and Allen is there.
Eck is pitting.
Guys are spot on. They're
Interesting
this has all
strategy.
been a strategy call. Ever since that little hiccup where he lost the lead, they said, don't
I
worry
mean, yeah,
about it.
he's
It's about
gonna-
time, not distance. It's not about
He's
track
gonna get a
position
huge
right now.
advantage
They're
from
all
that.
about strategy. This is a part of that strategy. Can they make it to the end? The crew want
I think you have to pit
They're
here.
on a strategy right now.
Because
trying to
Moffitt's
make
so
it.
good.
But he's going to be on
So
much
good
closer
right now,
tires
but he can't make up any
at the start of
time.
this last stage than he was to start stage 2.
It's that extra fucking chicane, dude. That chicane right in front of the finish line. If they didn't have that, this I think would be perfect for trucks.
He's going to be in a good position.
Yeah, and I love it.
I love the gamble. I think it's great.
I do too. I think that this could be a big turning point in our race. seeing
Moffitt, you better
if
pit.
strategy doesn't indeed work.
If you don't pit right here, right now, this time by.
Sheldon Creed out front. There he is in that 2 truck. A winner earlier this season at Kentucky.
Are they going to commercials right before the pit stops that are going to change the outcome of this race? They are going to commercials. Incredible. Absolutely, and it's full screen commercials. Absolutely incredible. Whoever pits right here, right now is going to change the outcome of this race. Tagliani's in. Kligerman's in. Moffitt does pit. Now the question is, does Creed pit before he hits the line here? That really isn't really the greatest of strategies, but like, yeah, look at all these motherfuckers that are in. Alright, well, it's 11. I'm calling my fucking place. Thanks, Christina. It's Dylan. I just want to make a to-go order. Oh, already? I'll do a double. American's fine. Could I get fries with the ranch seasoning, please? I don't need any dipping sauce. That'll be it. Awesome. I'll see you soon. Alright, well, it's time to put up the important informations onto the screen. Where are my words at? Getting not well, yeah, I should probably get coffee while I'm out. So technically that would be true. Technically that would be true. Well, in that case, let's see how this stage ends. And then I am going to yeet off and get some good shit. Good shit. Good shit. I want some good shit. Still commercials. Still commercials.
We've seen some drivers come to pit road. Of course, Christian Eckes came for the very first time, and there's his teammate Rafael Lassard. So those that pitted late in stage one, short pitted.
All right, Creed, Hill,
that will take them to
Ankrum.
the end. With just a couple of laps left here in stage two.
Looks like they have all stayed out.
Brett Moffitt was among that group as well.
This means if the green
Well-
flag stays out, Vince, the strategy
Well,
pretty much didn't come into play. Because if the green flag stays out, everybody's going to make a green flag stop. And therefore,
so
when you
Lassard
pit it,
is
doesn't
in, so basically that's the end of the stage. Creed already won the stage, so I am going to give you some shit to watch while I'm gone. I will be right back. It'll probably take a few more minutes than usual, but I'll give you some good shit to watch here. Good shit. We need some good shit. Let's sort. Let's not sort by length, actually. Indeed. How about not a bust? There we go.
The internet has not been kind to Casey Mears, and from an outsider's perspective, it's not hard to understand why. He spent 7 years at NASCAR's highest level under the watchful eyes of 3 different top owners, Chip Ganassi, Rick Hendrick, and Dick Childers. In that time span, 252 races, he only managed to get 46 top 10s, 12 top 5s, and 1 fuel mileage win at Charlotte. After this period, he spent half a year between different backmarker teams, eventually ending up at Germain Racing, the former Truck Series powerhouse team, where he'd spend 6 more years in virtual irrelevancy. Casey draws such a righteous ire from racing fans of all breeds, and his tenure in the sport of NASCAR is generally chronicled as a story of a dead-end bust spanning a decade too long at the highest level of American stock car racing. But is that viewpoint justified? I'm not going to claim that 1 fuel mileage win is some sort of Herculean accomplishment the likes of which could never be replicated. What I am going to claim, however, is that Casey Mears' career needs to be re-examined with a bit more attention to detail. If Casey is truly the largest bust in NASCAR history, every single data point is going to need to back up that hypothesis. And considering the fact that I am the only Casey Mears fan on the entire internet, it would appear the duty to scrutinize this claim falls squarely in my lap.
Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, over the next hour we are going to be re-evaluating Casey Mears' entire career. We are going to take a look at every single race and scrutinize it with the claim in mind that he's the biggest bust in NASCAR history. We will take a look at the finishes, the wrecks, the situations. We will be looking at absolutely everything to determine if Casey Mears is truly a bust. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the defense of Casey Mears.
The story of Casey Mears' tenure in the Cup Series doesn't start in his rookie season in 2003. It doesn't even start in his time at the Wayne Jezel Phillips 66 Dodge. In fact, I would venture it started even before his time in Indy Lights. Casey Mears was born 7 months before my mom on March 12, 1978, into a racing dynasty that stretches back to the days of the USAC Champ Car Series. Rick Mears was no stranger to victory lane at Indianapolis, and his legendary name still echoes throughout the hallowed grounds of the Brickyard. But Rick is Casey's uncle. Casey's dad is Roger Mears, not Rick Mears. This is a very important distinction. Roger did make some champ car and kart starts with little success, but his bread and butter was in off-road racing. Roger is a decorated champion in this field, boasting 4 Baja 1000 class victories. In case you didn't know, that's a pretty big deal. I mean, 1,000 is a pretty big number, so it must be pretty important, right? The point I'm trying to make is that while Casey would grow up in the towering shadow of USAC legend Rick Mears, his roots are in hill climbs and cross-country rallies. Is this an excuse to underperform? Probably not, but it provides a key context to Casey's first venture into professional racing. Casey took a conventional approach into entering professional racing by starting in karts and moving into USAC sprints. There's a year in between, however, where he ran a season in the Superlights Off-Road Series. I can't actually find hard evidence of this, but all the sites I look at say the same thing about it. I even looked on an archive version of CaseyMears.com from 2002 to see if any of this information was readily available, but found nothing of the sort. I did, however, find a Mears Gear order form with an address. I have indeed mailed off a check to this mysterious Casey Mears Inc. and will report my findings at a later date. In any case, Casey actually found a modicum of success in USAC, scoring the 1995 Jim Russell Triple Crown Championship at the age of 17. And yes, I actually did find evidence for this. This would propel Casey into his first Indy Lights start, driving for a team under the ownership of his dad, Roger. He only ran one race in 1996, starting 18th and finishing 8th. I don't actually know anything about Indy Lights, so I don't know if that's impressive or not. But in either case, the finish led to a full-time campaign in Lights for 1997, still being fielded by Roger. The Baja 1000 money must not have been much, because Casey only managed to finish in the top 10 in 2 of the 13 races in 1997. He started 24th and finished 13th in the race at Nazareth that took place 3 days after I was born, and finished the year 23rd in the final standings with a grand total of 9 championship points. An interesting note is that Casey's teammate in 1997 was his cousin Clint Mears, who was Rick's son. Clint actually managed to win, that's right, win 2 races in 1997 despite only getting 3 total top 10s on the season. Interestingly, both of these wins came at ovals and from the pole position. Clint would also interestingly go on to only start 8 of the Lights races in 1998 despite this apparent success, and after this season he disappeared from Racing Reference entirely, if not for one random K&N West Series start in 2000. Now that's the real what if. What if Clint Mears actually stuck around? Well, we're not going to answer that because this is the defense of Casey Mears, not Clint Mears. Moving on. 1998 would see Casey start only 10 of the 14 Indy Lights season races, as that Baja money Roger was pumping into Team Mears was clearly starting to dry up. Casey did manage to get his first career podium at Nazareth that season, but that would be the only real highlight of the year, as he spent most of it pretty much irrelevant. For what it's worth, his average finish jumped up 3 spots from 1997 to 1998, so at least progress of some form was being made. Whatever Casey was doing for these 2 years apparently paid off, because 1999 is where things start to get interesting. Casey was picked up by Rob Doricott, and apparently his team is pretty good because Casey was suddenly a perennial race contender and even led the Indy Lights points standings early in the season. The only problem is that Doricott fielded 2 teams, and that other team was piloted by Oral Serbia. The two had a spirited battle over the course of the year, and Casey actually went into the season finale within striking distance of Serbia's point lead. Serbia even had early issues in the race, and it relegated him to a 14th place finish. This was Casey's chance to score big and maybe steal the title away. So where did he finish in that race? 13th. In any case, it was a good season all around for Casey, and it gave him solid momentum going into 2000. One other important note about 1999 is that Scott Dixon finished the season 5th in points. Now, I don't care if Rob Dorkin's team was the equivalent of Mercedes and Dixon was driving for Williams. If you beat Scott Dixon at anything, you're doing something right. That being said, 2000 was a bittersweet year for Casey Mears. On one hand, he finally broke through for his first ever Indy Lights win in his 47th start in the series. On the other, he finished 3rd in the point standings. Now, Casey did have the best average finish in the series in 2000, but due to Scott Dixon grabbing 6 wins in the top-heavy structure of the Indy Lights points format, he lost out on the championship. And to add salt to the wounds, he was outpointed by his teammate again. It just seemed like there was no winning for Casey, and he left Lights for good after the season. After having spent 4 years in Indy Lights and coming out without a championship and only 1 win in total, really limited Casey's options as far as a future was concerned. He did earn a one-off opportunity with Team Ray Hall in the 2000 kart season finale, where he boasted a 4th place finish in his series debut. But the race was an absolute train wreck that saw only 6 cars in total finish the event, so that really didn't say much. It was, however, enough to land him a ride for the IRL season opener. He ran a 2nd car for Gals, I don't know how to pronounce these, which also fielded Al Unser Jr. Casey did finish ahead of Unser in this race, but they both ended the race behind the wall due to mechanical issues, so this didn't amount to much. The next IRL race at Homestead saw Unser finish 5 spots ahead of Casey, and if the following race's crash didn't seal Casey's fate, then the subsequent D&Q in the Indy 500 the week after did. Casey entered the 21st century at a dead end. He had very few prospects going forward. He did find himself racing the final 4 races of the 2001 kart season for Monon due to Alex Zandari's injuries, which found Casey racing alongside Tony Kanaan. Kanaan subsequently finished ahead of Casey in all 4 of those races, and just as soon as that door opened, it was promptly shut. It was pretty clear at this point that the well of open-wheel opportunities had dried up. Did Casey deserve better? I feel like he should have at least been given more than 8 combined attempts between both kart and IRL, but the performance was definitely lacking in all of the starts. And if Casey had stayed in open wheel and continued looking for new opportunities, it's pretty unlikely that any of actual substance would come of it. Clearly, the only option for Casey at this point was a change of scenery. And it all started on October 20th, 2001, in the first ARCA race after the untimely death of Blaze Alexander. Casey found himself in Joe Falk's 91 car, which Alexander had driven in the ARCA season opener at Daytona.
He is the son of Roger Mears, famous off-road racer. And this is his very first ever stock car race. Why, oh why, Casey, is your first stock car race here at Talladega?
Well, you know, we want to try to get going here for Daytona next year, maybe in the Busch race. So, you know, obviously you got to come here and get some super speedway experience before we do something like that. And, you know, maybe another ARCA race before the year's out and hopefully get to run the Busch race early part of next year. But also, you know, it's just a nice place to be. Talladega obviously has a long heritage, and it's a lot of fun going around these high banks. I'm looking forward to this race.
The race was generally boring, with Bobby Gerhart leading over 100 laps and easily winning. Casey finished 9th in the race, which was bar none the best thing that happened to him in the entire year of 2001. Casey would make one more oval start in 01 at Homestead for C.C. Welliver in the Phillips 66 car.
And that 66 car is Casey Mears, nephew of the Indy 500 champion Rick. Named yesterday to drive his car full-time next season for team owner Wayne Jessel. And he makes his Busch Series debut here today. Marty?
And doing a pretty good job, Alan. They were kind of impressed with him in the ARCA race they ran at Talladega. He finished 9th for these guys. And of course, as you just mentioned, Simon.
So, that took for fucking ever, so I didn't even have time to get a coffee. They barely gave me any fries. Fuck me. Anyway, what's going on, everyone? Oh, cool. I'm right in time for a restart. Let's fucking do it. And Tagliani just got motored. Nice. Thank you, Lassard. Oh, Brett. Oh, that was almost a good move. You just overdrove it a little too much.
Tagliani right there. Those guys know how important, Michael, it is to get the track position early on. And
This is what I got.
Tagliani on his discipline and not getting too aggressive, but he knew this is the
Very good. Very good.
when you got to
God damn, that was perfect
You
time.
know what's interesting? One driver that knows it for sure is Brett.
All right, Brett, you got all fucking race to get up there. It's fine.
Struggled to get back in the top
He'll be
nine.
fine.
He was very aggressive.
He'll
on
get the
that
lead
start.
probably 10 laps from now.
Canadians going at it. Where's the love? we gotta
They left in
keep going.
Canada.
Lassard out front, and as Michael mentioned, the Canadian, 19 years old from Quebec.
He's going to be tough to pass, guys. I think he had one of the best trucks. He couldn't figure out how to get to the lead to get by Matt Crafton, but he was really.
Who's in the lead,
quick.
Lassard?
About watching his truck, is it was really stable under braking. He was
Lassard's
very
also
good
pretty
braking
quick.
for those. Haven't heard him complain about.
I think he's underrated
compared to some of
today.
the other trucks today.
Tagliani restarted on
But I do think Brett has the better
As
truck.
21st at the beginning
And
of
we'll
this
get him
race,
on the
his
long
original
run.
starting position, and now finds himself
Especially if there's green flag pit stops. I trust
take the
Moffitt
lead
to
from Lassard.
not
Did
fucking,
work out. There's Crafton back out
yeah,
in the second spot.
a
Crafton
speeding
fled some
penalty more
laps
than I do
today.
Lassard.
Moffitt right there as well. And another one.
Nice
to
work,
the
Legacy.
That's the 30 truck of Scott.
They'll probably
Legacy
make him
Jr.
do a stop and go.
Then it was
Fucking
Spencer
piece of
Davis
shit.
getting to the bottom. That's Chris Wright, the 24. I talked about the strong run they've had, both those trucks. Racing just outside the
Oh, there's Chris Wright.
Spencer Davis in that 11 missed last week's race at Michigan because of a positive COVID test.
That
Good to
sucks.
see him back. As you watch Lassard continue to lead the way with 16 laps remaining. And boy, how that would really jumble up the playoff picture if Lassard could finish the job here. He has started this day today 14th
Damn,
in the playoff standings.
that would fuck some shit up,
You know, the
wouldn't it?
88 has complained about wheel hop a lot, but he's good on the short run, Michael.
No, the
Watch
Casey
him. He
thing
can
never
be really
replied
aggressive
back.
on the braking on this shorter run. I can't wait to see if that truck will hang on. It seemed like he faded as the run went on earlier in the race.
Here's that restart to get us going here at stage 3. Banging doors.
Lassard was trying to pinch. Tagliani was trying to pinch Lassard down, and Lassard went
Yeah,
down,
Moffitt
and
should not have
came out
gone
with
way
the lead.
wide
That's a
there. He
great
should
move.
just stayed in
Matt
line.
Crafton did similar to what Brandon Jones did. Yesterday he backed the corner up, stayed tight to the inside, didn't overdrive the corner, and actually came out in the best position of almost all those guys.
Piece of shit.
Good to see Ty Majeski up there in the top.
Yeah, Moffitt's already basically all over
Just
Crafton.
behind Tagliani.
And also, you see in our pylon there, Carson Hosevar. He's up in the
Fuck.
top 10 in the 8th position.
And again, the good news, that's the 40 of Carson Hosevar. You mentioned Hosevar, and we
Glad I got that in, Vince.
Yep.
Right
Well, at
before
least he's not
we-
running for the championship this year. He probably will be next year.
17 years old.
He was in the top 10, I promise.
First road course experience.
There's the 45 going out of the picture there. You said of Majeski. And here
Ah.
comes Tyler Ankrum down on the bottom making the pass on the
See, I had to wait.
21 truck.
So now the fries are soggy.
The 18 of Eckes is back there as well.
Because they took for fucking ever.
Back up front, Matt Crafton's starting to heat up, along with Brett Moffitt. Rafael Lassard, our young leader.
If Lassard makes a mistake, he's going to have a couple of veterans jumping on him in a hurry.
I think-
Crafton and Moffitt right there.
Every time we have that camera shot, you can hear all those trucks on the rev limiter leaving that corner. See Brett Moffitt taking a little wider entry, trying to turn back down. If you want to drive off this corner as straight as you can, you don't want to use too much of those curves. You can hear it kind of upset
Yeah,
the truck.
well, I mean,
in this corner right here, another big corner for.
you could
for
easily
wheel
take
hop.
most of that
See,
section
Matt
without
Crafton's
fucking
almost
turning
like
if you get on the
inside.
bumps
This
a bit.
corner reminds me of Martinsville, Michael, but going the opposite direction. You want to get on the curve.
Can
and
almost
you
go
want to
straight
exit
through
as
there.
straight as you can to try to put the power down.
What's worse, soggy fries or burnt fries? Well, I mean, at least you can bite into soggy fries.
Shows you how much goes into being fast here on a road course at Daytona. A little lockup of the tires there by the 4 of Lassard. But I'm telling you, Vince, it isn't.
You need to get like a nutcracker if you're going to chew up a burnt fry.
Blisters on their palms and their rear end being steamed, as Jamie pointed out.
No, Michael Self is not related to Austin Wayne Self.
And we've had a few that have had electrical issues of one sort or another. Several battery changes today. But the physical
Oh, there's more
discomfort
fries. There were more fries underneath the burger.
hand,
That is
and
awesome
Those
news.
are issues that,
Damn, this is the best
especially
news.
on the road course side, you deal with, right?
Yeah, and that's not going to get better for Austin Hill. You can put 9 gloves on. That's still going to hurt. The thing that you learn when you do the road courses is you learn what kind of shifter handle you want to do.
Running a road course one-handed. Damn.
Every road course race would have his hand wrapped with tape to prevent
Oh,
that.
yeah,
And that's something
that's a
that
good
Austin
point.
Hill, will learn and will do next. You're asking
I'm not BRB, I am B.
Of course he is, right? You got that?
Boom.
Absolutely.
Got him.
Allen on the leader. Lazard.
Guys, with 15 laps to go, it's time to start thinking about fuel strategy and issues. I went up and asked his crew chief, Rafael Lazar's crew
Did I
chief.
hear about Wendy's new
Look, they probably
breakfast
are
stuff?
short without some caution laps, but if this race goes
Oh,
great,
no, I do not. Lazard, no!
and he misses that chicane,
They make him stop.
for the full truck right now.
They make him
Mistakes
stop.
that we talked about at the beginning of the show. There are
Piece
so
of
many
shit.
opportunities to go wrong. on
Well, that
this course.
sucks.
And
See, I told you I had
this is
more
the lead
confidence
for
in
one of
Moffitt
those
being able to
games.
hold the
And that was
line
just
than
pressure.
Lazard.
He had a lot of pressure from Moffitt.
Well, that's
Like
unfortunate.
Moffitt and Crafton both were right there on Lazard, and he finally just gave way to that pressure.
Mike Hillman Jr., his crew chief, puts Crafton back in front with Moffitt running second. Remember, Moffitt, the only one in this race that has
Yeah,
a
race is over.
NASCAR
Moffitt wins.
road
Eh.
win to his credit.
That's the good
Last
news.
year at Canada. And Matt Crafton been around a long
That's the
time.
best possible
He's
news we could have
44
had
years
here.
old, 3-time series
Maybe
champion,
not.
won 15
Maybe not the
times
best. Maybe like Derek Kraus
in the
winning.
truck series, but he's never won on a road course.
That would have been the best news.
Look at the different lines that you see.
No,
Matt
this is
Crafton,
still warm. Nice.
Brett Moffitt running there. Matt enters a
Oh,
line,
it's heavy.
taking a big wide
Damn.
angle.
Look
Brett
at the
staying
god
out,
damn.
trying to turn back across him.
It's huge.
Look how Brett
Oh
is
my
doing
god,
back
this
that
is so much
80.
better than the
Bounce right
fucking
there. Trying to
double
get the power down.
Charborough
Stay as
deluxe
far to the left
garbage.
as you can. There just
No
seems to
middle
be
bun
more grip
crap.
there. You see Matt's able to put the power down just a little better. I heard Matt Crafton or Brett Moffitt.
Oh, there's so much there.
He was shifted to second gear.
Good shit.
Crafton was trying to get any draft he could off of that 10 truck of Jinjo Cobb. Just any advantage he can take, can try to get, because right now
I'm eating it upside down because the top bun is actually
He's
thicker
just
than
going
the
to try
bottom
to
bun.
pressure Matt Crafton the exact same way that they did with the Ford truck earlier. If you can't quite get the pass, just stay on him as hard as you can. You hope you can get him to have this that little bit of wheel hop that it looked like Lazard had getting into the last corner. That's a first gear corner. He downshifts just a little bit too soon. You get that wheel hop, and we saw he got loose and then had to do the penalty of stopping.
As you look here at the top 5 as we watch Crafton
Worth
and
the price.
Moffitt. Crafton has already got a win, so he's secured a spot in the playoffs. Moffitt has not yet won, but is comfortable on
Bitch.
points. Still, obviously, wants to get that win. Tagliani
Been
and
an awful
Cleveland, they're not
season.
racing for points at all. They're thinking about is a victory. And Creed has a win as well. So
Yeah, they let
as we
fans into the
saw
track
at the top
today.
of the
I don't think they did
pylon
yesterday.
a little while ago, and that was really going to throw a wrench in the playoff situation. Not so much right now. Here's that issue for Lazard. Just overshot it.
Well, that sucks.
Coming back to Daytona.
Full screen commercials. I'll do my best. All right, so Moffitt's there. He's probably going to make the pass this lap under commercial. Yeah, he's already making the move. He's on the outside. He's going to cross him over here. Nice pointing. God damn, that's sexy. Oh, Moffitt's so good. Oh, you're so good. Oh, not here. He'll be there. Not quite a bump. Coming up onto the track. I was going to get a milkshake yesterday, but that's because I was going to go to McDonald's, actually. I was going to go to McDonald's. But then I didn't. Moffitt looking on the backstretch. He's got the side draft heading towards the chicane that they didn't make Crafton stop for. He's easily got this spot. Race is over. Brett Moffitt wins. Fuck yeah. No cautions. No cautions, bitches. Moffitt leads. Now this is a bit of a troublesome spot because Crafton is still right there and they're going to be heading into the final chicane before the finish line, and Crafton's going to have a huge amount of draft, so if he's a jackass, he's going to make something happen here. And it does not look like Crafton's going to be a jackass, so that's a nice fucking change of pace. All right, race is over. Coolio. Well, that was a fun one, wasn't it? Why is Todd Gilliland 2 laps down? What happened while I was gone? Kligerman up here. Sheldon Creed must not have pit at the stage end, so because he's back in 5th. Austin Hill 7th. Ankram's still up here in the top 10. Caution's out. Fuck this fucking race. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Piece of shit.
Under caution at Daytona for the Gander trucks, and you see the 23 of Brett Moffitt, our new leader, as he has gotten around Matt Crafton for the advantage prior to the caution coming out.
For what?
Moffitt back in a familiar position.
For what?
The most laps
Show him.
today at 13, and here's how he did it.
Yeah, Brett was able to stay right on his quarter panel as they exited turn 6 and then used just a little bit of side draft. And once you get to this point, if you're Matt Crafton, you kind of have to concede the corner because, like I said earlier, it's not quite wide enough for you to run too wide through.
And I think, Vince, that's the case of the veteran. Matt Crafton was feeling the heat from Brett Moffitt. He didn't want to make the mistake that we saw the rookie Lassard make. He knew that if he kept pushing, he would will hop and slide out and maybe have to take a penalty. So Matt Crafton decided at that point, I'm going to concede this lead for now. Maybe watch some of the things that Brett Moffitt's doing with his lines and see if I can pick up some speed.
Well, he's going to get a restart now, guys. So we've seen the restarts get more aggressive.
Still no explanation for the caution.
I think we got some radio from Brett Moffitt.
Got that was 8 green flag laps, and we're going to have probably 10 to go when we restart here. I think it's the right play to caution.
Anytime you're ready.
And getting a little bit of gas to get them to the end.
Maybe if they wait long enough, they'll be able to conjure up an explanation for this fucking
Which is
caution.
interesting because we've seen guys get back in traffic and not
Total
be able
fucking
to
garbage.
advance, but apparently those guys feel like that's going to be their best play.
And remember, the trip, see it over there on the left of the truck, of the spoiler? We're going for extra 50 grand for these teams today. This is huge. What call do you make to try to put yourself in the best position? I don't know. There's those new tires as a driver.
Still no
Generally,
explanation.
the crew chief wants to leave you out there so he can keep that track position.
I always wonder when we hear that, though, is that like code between those guys of trying to snooker everybody else? You never know today.
Yeah, but he's first, so he can't fake
Piece of
anybody
shit
out.
0 truck
You saw
on the
the
track.
0, that's Josh Rayom, remember.
But they showed that
Kennedy, driver relief.
about a minute and a half after the caution came out, so
And now the truck is ill.
I was thinking the same thing.
We're not that smart, but we all seem to have the same thoughts that come up from time to time. Here comes Moffitt or not? That's a tough call. Bringing a lot of trucks with him, though. That's certainly.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if I
This
was
is the
coming
correct
up,
call to
I
pit,
would
by the
want
way.
everyone to follow me, and they're going to be in an okay position here because it looks like only a few of the faster trucks have stayed out.
Crafton and Creed stayed out. There's the 23.
I did not watch the Scene Vault podcast. I didn't even know the Scene Vault had a podcast.
Tough call at the end for them to come in with the 23. Brett Moffitt says he needs to get better launching off the corner. He wants an ice bag, a drink, 4 tires of fuel, big air adjustment for the 23. On the right of your screen, the 51 needs to rotate through all those turns better, he says. They want to let him loose. They
Nice.
been holding back. Alex
Got a guy that's Majeski that's just sitting there.
You see the 45 of Majeski overshot his pit box, had to stick it in reverse.
Moffitt with a good pit crew. What is this?
So Moffitt, Tagliani coming to work on the truck, not just gas and tires, but also looking for a little better handling.
Looking for some ice, a little something to drink.
Yeah, the first turn is about to be a mess because this is going to be the first time they're restarting on old tires. Oh man, oh
Get out
man.
of California, had
Here it comes.
Interviewed earlier, saw on the show earlier. He was so confident. Ben.
Shit show
No
engaged.
experience behind the wheel of a truck on a road course, but his go-kart made him think that he could win this race, and hadn't been the day he's looking for.
The 88 of Crafton stayed
Some
out.
fucktard's probably gonna wreck right in front of Moffitt and destroy his truck.
I talked with Junior Joyner, Matt
Just
Crafton's
like
coach
Martinsville
earlier,
last
saying
year.
about 2 laps short on fuel, but cautions would help them. So they believe this caution will help them go to the end and not having to
Fuck you,
Matt
Crafton.
Crafton's your leader right now.
Crafton's out front.
Garbage.
Creed right behind him. They'll start alongside. Who's going to win at Daytona?
Not Crafton. Well, that was really good. Now I can't eat for the rest of the day or else I'll gain 15 fucking pounds. Ain't it funny how life works sometimes? Oh. Oh man, oh man. Oh God almighty. Alright. So, we're gonna go ring with what, like 10 laps to go? Moffitt's restarting fucking 7. Oh my God, dude. And with the freshest tires on the track, oh my God. Dumbass. You had to be a special kind of stupid to have not pit there. Should be interesting. Decker's back is burning. Well, I mean, she's carrying Nice today, so I mean, you gotta imagine that has something to do with it. From all that time she spent carrying Nice today. Oh my God. Alright, well. Should be a restart this time by, they're like in turn 4-ish, maybe. If we're lucky, they're in turn 4. Yeah, they're in turn 4. Alright. Fucking A, let's go.
Getting ready to go back green on this.
And Moffitt's on, I think Moffitt's in a good spot. If he was on the outside, if he was restarting like 8th, he would take it to the outside and then get murdered like fucking Briscoe did yesterday. Garbage fucking race.
Most of those behind them came and got gas and tires. Going back to Moffitt in the 9th spot, the first one.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of a buffer.
Yep.
I'm worried about Crafton on fuel. He pitted on lap 22.
Oh, and the outside line has a horrible jump. Oh, this helps Moffitt. Come on. Alright.
Right there behind him. The white truck is Sheldon Creed.
Okay, Creed in there. Everyone's being stupid. Someone just drove off.
And then it goes all to heck in the back.
Moffitt getting blocked in, obviously. Yeah, Moffitt got blocked in. Fucking bullshit. Oh my God, dude. Moffitt is getting fucking railed. Naturally. There we go. See? With the move. With the move. There you go. Oh, that was fucking close. Oh, that was almost really bad. It's still kind of bad. Fuck off, Rhodes. Get fucking fucked. Fuck off, Rhodes. You fucking no talent. Alright, Moffitt's in a good spot now. Fuck yeah, let's go.
See Rhodes kind of close the door there.
Holy shit, Tagliani. Talk about driving it into the corner.
Tagliani chose to get to the outside. Moffitt looks really good on these new tires, Michael. A little better than I think what we expected based on what we saw earlier in the race. He's made up a lot of ground.
Go away, Eckes.
For 4th.
Stop side drafting.
And there's some front end damage on the.
Yeah, of course there's front end damage, see? Rhodes, you fucking twat. Rhodes, you motherfucking cocksucking bitch-ass piece of shit. Don't fucking do it.
Got it from Crafton.
You dumb fucking cunt, Rhodes.
I tell you, Brett Moffitt showed so much discipline right there, Michael. He
Rhodes,
was
you
three
fucking
wide,
bitch-ass cunt.
to back out, and then the 18 overshot the corner, and he was able to get it back.
Absolutely incredible. Rhodes, you fucking bitch-ass.
With 10 to go, the aggression meter has gone up significantly.
It looks like there's a little tire rub on the right rear, maybe of the 51. If we can see on the outside, that's concerning. It might only be on the
Dumb
the
fucking
high banks
cunt,
where there's
bitch.
the most travel, but yeah, a little bit of tire rub.
The 51 is Alex Tagliani, the Canadian who has so much road course experience, but has never won in the NASCAR ranks.
Yeah, they can lock bumpers today, because I don't know, maybe. I guess I don't even know if they're allowed to fucking.
Lassard shot it down in there to get to the outside of the
What?
51.
All three of the Kyle Busch trucks right there. There's the 51 of Tagliani looking back at the 4 of Lassard, and just ahead of Tagliani is Christian Eckes.
Haven't talked about Grant Enfinger all day, but he's sticking his nose in.
Enfinger's up here. He was fucking sitting on pit road for a day.
An electrical issue, found a loose wire, we're able to
Destroy his fucking shit, Moffitt. Fucking destroy his shit.
into the top 10.
Send him into the fucking stratosphere.
Being challenged.
End his fucking life, Moffitt.
And Brett was able to clear him. Oh,
Yes.
really bad
Yes.
there by the 23.
Destroy his ass. Fucking bitch.
And Rhodes isn't going to really care what happened there. He's going to think he maybe just got into it. But Brett's in a good position.
Majeski sitting.
Looks like
Ty Majeski.
Somebody's got the back of Ty and he's stalled out.
Well, that helps Moffitt if there's a caution. So I guess, not the worst thing in the world. Fuck you, you fucking bitch cunt. Get fucked. Get fucking passed by a driver that is infinitely better than you are, you fucking bitch.
Gets by Tagliani.
Contact. Oh, Tagliani getting used up by a teammate. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Here comes Enfinger. Enfinger's gonna get this shit.
Austin Hill in the 16. Remember, has that bad blister on his hand. Asked for a little help.
I've had a blister on my thumb for the past 15 years. Austin Hill can fucking handle
I
it.
don't think the glove's going to do anything. I mean, I think that goes away though as you get into competition and you start getting aggressive. Tagliani's getting mad right now because everybody is roughing him up right now.
Yeah, rightfully goddamn so too. Get fucked.
These trucks are tough, aren't they, Vince? The way they bounce over those curves. And
Who the hell is in the 33? Collier?
smoke out of the right rear.
I'll call your mom. Ask her on a date.
Contact on the first lap. We're certainly going to see it with less than 10 to go.
So our first truck to pit is 4.5 seconds behind Sheldon Creed. And
That's
I
barely
don't think
anything.
he can make that up in 8 laps unless we get a caution. But if we do, he's going to be in a great position.
4.5 seconds over 8 laps at fucking Daytona road course, and you don't think he can make that up. He made up more than that in the fucking first run of the race on this fucking restart. What the fuck are you talking about, McMurray?
They all pitted lap 26 or
You absolute fucking microbrain.
in the case of Crafton.
Brian Collier.
I'd probably get to the end, but do you worry
Never heard
about
of him.
green white checker?
You worry about everything. I mean, you
See, Moffitt's going for third. Oh, he can't make up 4 seconds. Oh no. 4 seconds. Ah. However will Brett Moffitt make that up with 8 lap fresher tires? However will he?
probably get to the finish, but then if there is an overtime, I like where Moffitt's at, but as Jamie pointed out, without a caution, I don't think he gets there.
Yeah, and if he can get by Tyler,
There are 8 laps to go.
he'll have,
Are you
great
kidding me?
there, and we're going to see if he can run the lap time. But when you look at Sheldon Creed's last lap time of 1:23.17, against his fastest lap of the race. That's an unbelievable lap he just ran.
That's the fastest by a half second that I've seen out
They
there.
just fucking don't want Moffitt to win. The fucking broadcast crew just hates
He was the
Moffitt.
man that had the fastest truck early, and he's just done a great job all day long.
Commercials.
Look at the gap from Creed back to Crafton. That's what 2.6 seconds looks like.
Yeah, and he got half of that in 1 lap just a second ago when he really got aggressive and ran a second and a half faster than Matt Crafton.
Where can I buy Natalie Decker's race suit? There probably is one on eBay by now.
Maybe you're short shifting a bit. Maybe you're saving a little bit of fuel to try to make sure you get to the end. And, you know, nothing really gained by hammering down on Creed. Creed was faster, passed him. maybe be a little
Oh,
bit
who died? Hello?
Well, we're trying to get a caution, or they're trying at least.
That's Timmy Hill throwing the smoke up. Or,
The Thrill Hill.
excuse me. And
Tyler the
Timmy
Thrill
switched
Hill.
back and forth during the course of the season.
Decker up to 21st.
Tyler getting the call today as you see Creed continue with a 3-second lead. His crew chief Jeff
Is there a
Stank
49
was
truck on the
together
track
back in
today?
the Arca days, and they really developed chemistry back then, and then had a good rookie campaign a year ago, and building on it here this season.
Yeah,
Mentioned earlier, that range
but it's already off the
in
track, so
Kentucky, and
that's interesting.
they believe it's the first win of many. They believe they're capable of each and every weekend. They've got that kind of speed out of the GMS.
You know what I love the maturity of Creed. He was one of those kids that showed up, Jamie, and we had to try to figure out how to slow him down some. Because he just would run 110%. He was very fast, but there were a lot of mistakes. Just with the brief amount of experience and the crew chief that he really can depend on, and they complete each other's sentences, he has really become a fast, consistent racer.
And it's just part of the maturation
Fuck
process.
off,
isn't it?
Crafton.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I mean, to be able to win at a road course in a NASCAR series when you run mainly
49 technically did not start the race.
Your ability. I mean, everybody wants to go
Alright.
on a short track, on a
That's
super
interesting.
speedway, on a mile and a half, and you only get a few shots on a road course. And to be able to do that, I think that's a huge accomplishment.
Moffett pressuring Crafton for second. As you see on the screen, they are 4 seconds behind Creed.
But Crafton,
Yes, fuck off, Crafton. You are just a fucking roadblock at this point.
but now he's caught Crafton, and I'm sure he'll lose over a second or so dealing with Crafton.
And still, both of these drivers, regardless, they're going to need a caution if they have a hope of getting past Sheldon Creed for the win.
I'll be interested to see when Moffett clears Crafton. And
Oh my god, Crafton, you goddamn roadblock. Move, you fat fuck.
keep his track point right.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, he was
Crafton,
trying
you
to figure
absolute
out is
fucking
Matt
micro
really in the
goddamn
outside,
brain.
and Matt kind of made a late decision.
Negative
and
35 IQ, you
Brett
fucking
was just trying
prick.
to go wherever he wasn't.
Fuck off,
Moffett
you
gets the
dumb
lead.
cunt.
Now we'll see what Brett Moffitt's got.
So the advantage is 5.5 seconds.
So now
here.
Moffitt's
So,
front end
let's
is
take a
even
look
more fucked up.
here in another lap or two.
Yeah, just over 4 seconds. Let's watch this
Slow
race.
fucking cock ass bitch, look at this.
Trying to go to the inside,
Look at this.
Matt's like, no,
He
I-
just fucking stops in the middle of the fucking road. You fucking jackass. This is the defending fucking champion. He just stops in the middle of the fucking road.
Now he just runs over Crafton.
Brake checking ass cocksucking bitch.
That thing's tough.
Dumbass. Fucking retard.
And on the super speedway sections of the track, that arrow makes a difference.
Just completely obliterated fucking Moffitt's truck. Race is fucking over because Crafton can't fuck off. Dumb fucking bitch ass piece of shit.
You're at such a big radius. I would say
What a
more of
fucking
sort of
retard.
the handling issue.
And fucking Kraus is still destroyed. And he just stops. Even better, another motherfucker stopping on the track. Well, that's a caution. Well, never mind.
Caution, so this would be a full course caution.
Maybe the race isn't over
Able
yet.
to fire that back up, but we are still under green.
You know the 23 is screaming on the radio right now that they need to have a caution.
That kind of sums up our day, doesn't it, Vince? The way that truck looks. We've had a lot of contact.
The truck looked like it was frowning.
That caution back.
And there it is.
Did you see that?
RV and
Looked like a very
Outdoors
frustrated
to
truck.
go.
Yeah, this should be a mess.
What Sheldon Creed did not want to see.
And what
Yeah, everyone's tires are going to be fucked up at this point.
want to see this next
Creeds are going to be
Chad
super
Norris,
fucked up.
the crew chief for Brett Moffett.
I can't imagine what kind of line is going to
Man,
take into
it's
fucking
so cool
turn
to
one
see
here.
these guys
Yeah,
understand how to attack this racetrack, make a plan, strategy that's gone into everything. See the back end of our leader is all bent up. Front end of second place
Well-
is all bent up.
Yeah, and I think the best part of the race today is that we've got the two best trucks are going to start on the front row for the final restart, and we really haven't got to see those guys go head to head. Alan?
yeah, Creed's going to kill Moffitt on the start because he's going to have no grip and he'll restart on the bottom and they're going to take each other out and fucking Crafton's going to fucking walk to the win because he's a Cocksucking
That was
bitch.
Sam Mayer and Colin Braun. Jeff Stankiewicz told me they really leaned on that ARCA team to just learn about the setup of this truck, whether it be the cambers and how to get through some of these corners. So maybe something that's paying off because we just saw the big lead Sheldon Creed.
I did not
We'll
waste
see-
my
we'll see
time
if
watching
he can hang
F1
on to this
today.
for the win.
Well, Creed finished 4th last year at Canada.
Also went to
Started
sleep at
from
like
the rear.
1,
I mean,
so-
the fact that he has had a strong run today on the road course, no surprise. They know how to get around these lefts and rights. It has been particularly impressive here this afternoon, but does he have enough to hold off the teammate, Brett Moffitt?
His background's
Well, thanks to Crafton, fucking Moffitt's car is destroyed, so probably.
from the stadium trucks and being off road, but he has done an incredible job.
'Cause he's a
at
fucking
that race.
brainlet.
Running 4th last year in Canada and being a contender here today.
What about that, Jamie? Yeah, Sheldon, you used to race a truck, right?
Yeah, sure.
It should
Yeah.
be pretty easy.
Right. Just don't jump this one, please.
Keep this one on the ground.
Yeah, he ran the Stadium Super
Garbage
Trucks of
ass shit,
America
like they
last
say.
week.
Yeah, right.
Finished 2nd and 3rd in the 2 days there.
You
Well,
think
we
we'll get
toured
more
some,
than 2
equipment
green
today.
flag
The
laps
grease
here?
Doesn't look too bad. Maybe will they be any cleaner on Friday? The Gander trucks at Dover. With only 4 remaining before the playoffs, they'll be tested
I
on
don't-
Monster Mile. All the action Friday.
I don't have to go out of
5
town
o'clock Eastern
tomorrow.
on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
What's my fucking work schedule look like next week for fucking Dover? Holy shit, I got Saturday off. God damn, we could do live reactions on Saturday.
Much different, but it
That's
certainly won't be
actually
the same.
shocking. Did not expect
Race day
that.
Friday at 4:30, so mark that on the calendar.
Yeah, mark it on the calendar. I might do live reactions again next Saturday.
Moffitt, but he's going to have a shot for the win.
Well, these are, Jamie said it, these have been the 2 fastest trucks. Tagliani back in 9th, we felt like he would be one of the guys you'd have to beat, but he got bounced around on that last restart. It seems to have slowed up his truck.
Lassard in 5th in that 4 truck,
Hello?
He's been aggressive on the restarts. He's gonna be fun to watch right here.
and he has to win a race to make the playoffs.
Yeah, Natalie Decker's about to
He's in
gain
that
19
must-win
positions
situation
in
as
4
Lassard,
laps.
and
If I'm in his position though, guys, I'm not gonna overdrive.
Have I heard of
I'm gonna
Royal
count
Purple
on
synthetic motor
those guys
oil?
in the
I
front
had
row
no, I did
trying
not.
to race each other, and I'm gonna stay to the inside. We saw Brandon Jones do it yesterday.
Fuck
He came
fucking
from
Brandon
7th to
fucking
the lead on that
cocksucking
last
goddamn
restart.
Jones.
That's the
Fuck
position
fucking
that's what I want to put myself
fantasy.
in.
there's the bubble points there on the
Yeah, if
left-hand
Kaz
side.
wins today, I'm gonna
Picture
scream.
with Derek Kraus
I hope
and Todd
Kaz
Gilliland
wins. That'd be
straddling it.
insane.
Kraus 1 to the good. Gilliland 1 point out after starting the day. 29 to the good was Todd Gilliland at the drop of the green flag.
Got to get your breath and understand that this is going to be intense. Survive the first couple of corners.
Intense. It's gonna be stupid. The word you're looking for is stupid, Michael. It's gonna be
This
stupid.
does help Matt Crafton's fuel situation though. They've got to be.
I think Raphael Sard's in an interesting spot here. He's gonna restart 5th. If the front row gets fucking railed like I assume they will.
On our scoring and timing,
That opens it up
Jamie,
for
we
him.
have everybody's last pit, and Matt Crafton's the lonely man. You got
Because
most people
Lassard
pitted on
pit
lap
too, so
33,
he's,
pitted on lap
and it looks like his
22.
truck's a lot cleaner than everyone else's, so.
Shutting that engine off and coasting, but that's
Lassard's in an
the
interesting
bad, too.
position
I remember
here.
a road racer out in Sonoma one day shut his engine off leading the race.
Wouldn't start.
And it wouldn't start. He didn't get it started back
Fuck
up.
that race too.
He happened to be driving one of my cars.
The memory is seared in your
Oh
mind.
yes, the
isn't it?
things you remember, huh, Vince?
Gonna come back for the finish at Daytona.
Alright. If you say so. Gregson's good now. Yeah, the guy that's fucking wrecked in 12 of the last of every fucking race in Xfinity this year. Guy who can't fucking stop wrecking his fucking teammates. Yeah, he's good now. You got it. You got it, comment section. You fucking got it. Who stopped? Is that Self? No, that's Crouch. Isn't it? Chat, you're saying that as if I haven't already resigned myself to the fact that Moffitt's gonna get fucked over on this restart. Like, I'm already ready for it. I've already gone through the fucking stages of denial in my head. Like, where I'm already at the acceptance phase. Oh, leave me alone. You gotta, hey man. Hey, we get on the phone. Hey man. When's this stupid fucking cup race start? It supposedly starts at 1:30, so an hour and a goddamn half from now. The odds that this race gets started on time, virtually nothing. Alright, they're restarting this time by, so it's gonna be with 3 to go. The pure silence is ambient as fuck, I'm gonna say that. Fun times.
The Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series on FS1.
Truly thrilling.
Daytona is brought to you by Jardiance. What a beautiful afternoon in Daytona, Florida. It is hot, and this finish is going to be hot as well.
Get it right,
The
Vince.
competition has been tight all day long, and now
Has it?
coming to a restart
Has it
in
really?
the final laps. And Sheldon Creed and Brett Moffitt, a couple of teammates at GMS. There's another teammate in that 26 truck, Tyler Ankrum, and Matt Crafton, the 3-time series champ in the 88
Bitch.
truck. There will be 3 to go when they get the green flag. Crafton a little tight on fuel, we believe. This caution.
The insanity is about to come
See
in.
this finish under green if possible.
I think he's in a great position because
This should be an absolute
trying to break each
clusterfuck.
other.
Let's go.
We've seen over the past 2 days the front row miss that corner a lot, and Matt Crafton has been disciplined on these restarts. I've watched him; he stayed tight to the inside. I think he's in a good position here.
All right, Brett.
Rafael Lassard,
Time to not suck.
Crafton in the 4 truck for Kyle Busch
And hope that Lassard doesn't die either.
career win.
We saw Lassard very
Really good start by Moffitt. That's a great run.
his teammates, so I know he doesn't mind pushing on crap.
3 laps remaining, but that's a lot of racing around this 3.6-mile course.
Moffitt on the outside. He keeps it on the track almost. Oh, he's way wide. Oh, he's so wide, but he's still on the track.
Able to get the lead.
Get clear. Hell yeah. All right, this should be interesting. Let's see what he can do.
And now the pursuit will begin.
He's got slightly better tires than Decker got destroyed.
And that's Natalie Decker.
And she's not gonna go, is she?
Heavy damage.
And Hocevar off track again. Very bad day for Nice. Nice not having a good time with this one.
A couple of different times.
Okay, don't throw the caution until Moffitt's around Creed, okay?
Rough lap there for Nice Motorsports. Look at Brett.
He's looking. Oh, this is the move that he's made all race long. He's gonna turn in here.
Matt Crafton earlier really
Oh,
defensive
Creed did a great
and
job
chugging the
defending that,
inside,
though.
Giving Brett the outside. But I
Creed
think
didn't
that's the
fuck up
fastest
that
lane.
like everyone else has today. Oh, he's wheel hopping it. Oh, it's over. Oh, get his ass, Brett. Get his ass.
Creed gathered it up. Moffitt takes a look inside.
Fuck.
Unable to capitalize on it right there. Saw just a little bit of wheel hop from Sheldon Creed. Trying to get everything he can out of that truck, Michael.
Yeah. Look at that hood bounce. Moffitt's truck is basically destroyed at this point.
Creed, 1 career win. Brett Moffitt has won 11 times.
Look how far ahead they are on Matt Crafton, even with the issue.
Lassard's
that
up
Sheldon
here.
had in Turn 6.
Lassard could do something here. Fuck off, Rhodes. Get fucked. And there goes Tagliani. There goes several people, actually.
The 51 of Tagliani, the 75 of Parker Kligerman.
And
Nice.
Kligerman had rebounded nicely from a
Did Decker get going? We're still green, so I think Decker got going.
10th spot. And there he goes again.
Yeah, those three, all 3 in the top 10 at the time.
Yeah, get fucked, Rhodes, you fucking retard. Absolutely useless pile of shit.
Brett Moffitt is all
Get
over
fucked.
Sheldon Creed right here. And it's hard when you're the leader, right? Because you're driving out of the mirror and you should. You need to just
Well, I'm concerned because Moffitt doesn't have the lead,
It's a
so
late race move, like,
this
you know,
is
have to
this
run
is
that
not
break,
good.
and he needs to see that coming so he can either defend him from it or be prepared. to-
Nice
to
replay.
get
Nice
it
full
back.
screen replay. Oh my God! Creed just played that first turn so conservatively.
Gets a little bit loose. Runs
He
in
gave up a lot
down
there,
the road.
but that's fine because he's still in the lead.
Kligerman.
And the
Moffitt
caution
has to get him on the
is out
infield here because he just does not have the arrow to get him on anywhere else. Oh my God, Horsevar.
Well,
That's a caution, isn't it?
we're gonna
Fuck this race.
up and restart again. Creed and Moffitt side by side.
Cool.
Oh, I don't know. Jamie, this is gonna get.
Well, we saw teammates be really disciplined on the last.
See, this is why Corbin should have been in this race. If he just, you know, did nothing all day, he'd probably be like
I don't know-
15th right
I
now.
don't know how many it's going to take to get this thing done with these guys all stacked up together.
And now I'm nervous about Matt Crafton because even though we've got to have some caution laps, depending on how long it's going to take to get back to green, he's going to be.
Lagacy's in 7th.
You hear
Really?
Moffitt, who we know has plenty of.
What a stud.
Watch there. He shuts his engine down to coast just to save some.
And he pitted 11 laps later than Kraft.
Well, and he's also, by shutting that off, he's cooling the engine down. It's hot down there. We know the drivers are hot, the engines are hot. We've seen some of the trucks overheating from the grass on the grill. So by shutting that off and coasting, you can cool the engine down quite a bit under caution.
You're right. Corbin has not talent, but natural ability.
I think he's hot. I think looking at that, that looks like he's
Oh,
just
he's hot.
fatigued from the heat.
You can't say that about a 17-year-old Jamie.
Sometimes makes hot air from the exhaust and outside come into your cab. He looked like he was pretty much spent.
Sabar just 17 years old.
I think
Driving for
the
East Motorsports today.
I think the hardest thing for fans watching on TV to appreciate is how hot it is. You're trying to do a job. You're in this vehicle that's 130, 140 degrees. Then you put a helmet on. Then you put seatbelts on, and you hold those seatbelts tight where you can breathe. You can't get your chest to expand. And they have air conditioners, but they only condition the air a little bit. It's so hot in there. And it's hard, like, we're sitting here in an air-conditioned studio. It's hard for us to appreciate it, and Michael and I did it for 20 years.
30.
You actually almost did it for 5 decades, let's be honest here.
Crafton in the 88 is in the 3rd position.
Fuck off.
I thought we were sitting pretty, bud. No, I mean, we're going to make it to the end, but I don't got no reserve. Yeah, I know. That's what I was getting ready for them to wreck, and I'm splitting the thing.
Yeah. Fox
Man,
just
that's so
desperately
frustrating. He sees
wishes
it coming,
that
though,
Crafton would win
frustrating.
this race.
He says, if I just have enough gas, I'm going to take advantage of their mess.
They're just begging him to send it 3 to 1 on this restart.
So
I think
Creed
Moffitt's in a better
the
spot now
teammates
because he's had that one restart on the outside lane, so he's got a better idea of what he needs to
Man,
do
that feels
here.
good.
Yeah,
You're
just-
sitting in there
Look
boiling.
at him just dumping the ice inside of his
The thing
body.
about
That's a
Moffitt
terrible
is,
decision,
I'm his
Brett.
buddy
What are
and
you
know him
doing?
Well, and he's tough. Like, he's country strong. He came back from the broken femurs he had and rehabbed and got in the best shape he's been in. And you can see him struggling there. That tells you what a challenge this job is today.
Well, for me, I never worried about pouring water on myself at this point in the race because I know it's going to be over in 10 minutes and it's probably not going to start steaming and boiling in the bottom of the seat. But man, it's hard. It feels so good to get that ice cold water on your chest, or if you can get a little bit on the back of your
They're not
head.
done with
You can
qualifying
see
for
how hot it is.
IndyCar
His
yet,
face
are they?
is bright red.
And Mike,
There's
you
no
made
way.
the point that I think is.
Isn't there like another day of qualifying? No, it's Sunday.
A pair of broken femurs earlier this season. Didn't miss a race.
Yeah,
because
don't
of
forget that
his
Moffitt's
misfortune
fucking
happened
broke
to be
both of his
coincide
legs.
With the COVID
Blowing
break.
like he's Vince McMahon blowing out
Largest
both his
bone in
quads
your
and just
leg,
destroys both
broke them
femurs.
And in a motocross accident, and to have him be able to come back in the position that he is in, you talk about tough, and no argument here.
He's done such a
It
good
feels
job
way
the last
too
year
early in the day
of
for
getting
Marco to be
his
declared the
health
pole
together
winner.
as well. You think about his diet and his training. He works with Josh Wise. I see him out at the kart track riding with Sheldon Creed, actually, as part of that same program. And he really got into running a while back and lost a tremendous amount of weight. And I love it when you see guys putting all that extra time in to try to make this program that we see right here better.
Moffitt and Creed, the teammates restarting on the front row. Would you rather be one of those two or Crafton and Lassard sitting prettier?
I think I want to be on that front row. I know I've got my destiny in my own hands. I can pretty much dictate how I get down into turn 1 without having to worry about someone in front of me, so I want to be up front, especially if I'm Moffitt. His fuel load is totally in a good spot. Hopefully these other guys can make it. We can see some fun racing.
Pretty good day for the GMS camp.
Boop doop doop boop doop 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 boop doop 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 doop
Much as it is relationship, although we've seen teammates actually. I think it's all about kind of how
Spencer Boyd is 17th. What?
The track, but something that we got to remember here is that Sheldon Creed kind of used his trick on that last restart of when he was going to accelerate in the restart zone. So he's going to have to try to do something different, and Brent Moffitt knows what he did, and he's going to try to get to the outside.
God,
he knows
dude.
that Creed did not drive the corner, so he's going to up a little bit in the way that he accelerates, and hoping he can be side by side with him going out into turn one.
And Vince, you asked about teammates. You remember what happened to GMS at Kansas? 3 of them piled up on the front straightaway, so I know they're going to push and shove. Alan, what are they saying down there with the 2 trucks up on
Okay,
that?
Lassard is 4th.
You can see here what happened the last time they all came together. That's
Yeah, there's Zane Smith being a fucking retard.
Yeah, don't forget last week at Michigan, it was Johnny Sauter and his teammate Grant Enfinger who ended up getting together. But how about the GMS guys today? We saw that
Mike Robrain.
graphic a few moments ago, and what a strong day it has been. They've got 3 of their trucks in the top 5 with Creed, Moffitt, and Ankrum.
If Scott Legacy wins this race from 7th, I will actually scream.
Scott Legacy Jr. in the 7th.
It's a good recovery from today.
He's been the same story as
All right.
many of these racers. Parker
Green, white, checkered restart.
back to the back. There's that 30.
At the Daytona Road Course. This should be completely normal
100 races between the
and definitely not a
Truck
mess.
Series. Of course, a cancer survivor, very active in the stand-up
Is he?
to cancer initiative.
He's a cancer survivor?
He's become a
Yo,
dedicated
Scott
cyclist.
Legacy up here.
He puts on a great ride down there when we be down for the 500.
All right,
Safety and
here it comes.
Safety and cycling. He does a great job with that.
A restart. Who dies
here we
this
go.
time? Is it A, everyone, B,
NASCAR
everyone,
overtime,
C,
the first attempt
everyone,
with Sheldon
or D,
Creed and
all of the
Brent
above?
Moffitt on the front row.
All right,
I'm a
this should
fan
be a
of
fucking
overtime.
mess.
This is good.
Okay, good restart,
No
Moffitt.
advantage on the
Oh,
brake.
Moffett, really good
We
restart.
saw Kraft actually
Ooh,
push Sheldon Creed on the previous restart, but he wasn't able to get there this time.
ooh.
Crafted on the inside.
Oh, they're tight.
Creed, Lassard
Oh,
on the
Moffett.
inside behind
Ooh.
Moffitt.
He just can't get out of that corner
It's gonna
good.
get
Come
down
on.
right here.
Fuck.
Creed gets the
All right,
advantage.
this isn't the
Moffitt
end of the
trying to
world.
switch
There's
back.
still a lot of time left.
Lassard now around the outside.
Cross his ass over. Oh, he's there. He's there. Not side drafting though, obviously.
Crafton hangs on to that 3rd position. Creed
Fuck off,
continues to
Crafton.
lead.
Crafton's just hoping that engine doesn't sputter.
I hope it does. Fucking.
He's low on fuel for sure. Look at that entry by Moffitt. Wow.
Moffitt drives it in
Yeah.
so deep, and he's
He's
not
doing the
gonna
same
be
move that
able
he's
to
made
get
all
the
race
spot
long.
from
Is he gonna make it
Creed.
work
Creed
this
on the
time
defense.
and not quite?
It's all about putting the pressure on it and hoping he can get Sheldon Creed to overdrive this corner, have a little wheel hop, and then get to the inside
Yeah.
of him.
He's all over him, dude.
And he is all over him right there.
Yeah. See? Just what I said. Oh, that's a great exit by Moffitt.
Moffitt and Creed
Ooh.
have combined to lead 30 laps today. They have been the 2 best, and at the end
Let's see
of
if the
race,
aero
they are
problems
the 2
are
fighting it out for the
on
win.
display here. Let's see what kind of closing rate Moffitt has down the backstretch here.
That's Creed trying to break the track.
Just
He's
a little
trying to
bit.
get doing everything he can to gain any advantage.
Moffitt really needs the lead to be good here.
Under braking, he's able to close any gap that Creed's able to open.
Moffitt right back to the back bumper. Creed handles the challenge.
You know, Moffitt's being aggressive on the braking, but Sheldon's doing a great job of not overdriving the corner and doing what we talked about at the beginning of the show, where he's getting those really good exits out of turn 6.
See,
and out of
Crafton fucking destroyed Moffitt's truck, so it's over.
Creed gaps
The race is
Moffitt
over.
just a little bit. They'll be coming to get the white flag this time by.
If he's gonna get him, he's gotta get him in the
Careful not to
infield
make
here.
any mistakes.
Great job. He's not using either of those curves. You saw Brett Moffitt get on one of those curves, and when it does, it upsets the truck. You get a little bit of wheel spin.
Now we've seen push come to shove
That
late
sucks.
in these races in the past. These drivers aren't shy about using the front bumper. What
Great,
Moffitt
great
did,
entry by
will he
Moffitt.
get against
Creed was
the
being
back
super
of the two
conservative
truck
in
and
there
move out of
again.
the way?
A great turn 1 one right there. He's gonna be right on.
He's all over him. This is where he needs to make this move happen.
He just wants to figure out what lane.
Holy shit, look at him go.
He's opted to go to the outside.
Side by side, but Moffitt fends him off for now.
I gotta say, Creed is doing a great job of defending this. Like, even with Moffitt's damage, Creed is still doing a great job defending these moves.
As they work their way through this
Moffitt just needs to move him. It's really going to come down to that. He's just got to put the bumper to him. He's not going to get him any other way.
Precision driving by both of these competitors. So difficult to keep your truck pointed in the right
Yep,
direction. especially with
he
some-
might have got him right there. That's the last move. It's over. Race is over.
Creed able to
Yep,
gather
that's
it
it.
up, but Moffitt is right there.
Lassard up to third.
fifth and fourth.
Really wish that he was up there challenging instead of fucking Crafton. Would have probably made this a ton more interesting.
And Kraft is still going, guys. He's got just enough gas,
Yeah.
it looks like.
Well, that was really good defensive driving by Creed. I fucking hate that Moffitt hasn't won this year.
Close enough.
But Creed did a good job, so it's all good.
It's gonna be a little too far back to do anything at the bus stop. So
GG.
Good exit out of the bus stop. And hopefully
GG on that one, Sheldon Creed.
He just needs to forget Creed's even there right
He
now.
did a good
He
job,
just
man.
Nail this bus stop so he can get that momentum going to the next chicane.
Sheldon got another really good exit. Sheldon did a great job of not overdriving and getting over pressured by Brett Moffitt. Great job by Sheldon Creed.
Moffitt, the 2018 series champ. Creed, just 22 years old in his second full-time season in the Gander trucks.
No one's going to mention the fact that Moffitt's truck is destroyed.
Get through this portion of the track without a mistake.
Yep. Told you it was over. GG. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Well, that was boring. That was not worth the wait. Alright, chat. Well, that's that race. So, I don't know what else to talk about. We've really got nothing to do for the next hour and a half, so I still need to get that coffee. So, yeah. So I still need to get that coffee. I really don't have anything else to say. I don't have any games on this fucking computer. You know, I paid $2,000 for a gaming PC, don't even put any games on it. Funny how that works, right? Funny how that works. Still haven't fucking got the dumbass weakest link game. I thought that shit would have been here by now. Garbage ass shit. Yep. Exciting times. Truly thrilling. So I don't know whether or not to just stop the stream here and come back later. But I don't know if to just hang out for the next hour and a half waiting for this garbage. Coffee run, then Sporkle. That's an interesting one that I had not considered. I had not considered Sporkle. That is an interesting choice, chat. Interesting choice. There's no fucking rain around here, though. Absolutely nothing. Look at this blank fucking radar. Look at this shit. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Pile of garbage is what it is. Is there a way to add the shadow to like the words on the chat? There's a background color, but there's no no fucking shadow. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Not really. It's not interesting. I'm lying. It's not interesting. No one cares. Anyway, what to do for an hour and a half that isn't drop dead boring? Yeah. Oh, it's boring, man. It is boring as fuck. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. K&N cars at Watkins Glen? Are you kidding me? I don't own Watkins Glen? What? You kidding me? How have I gone this long without owning Watkins Glen? Ridiculous. Goddamn ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Nostradamus. Nostradamus. You know Nostradamus was done already this year? You know, I specifically made it so that I only had to do the full season. Yeah. Still 55 viewers, despite the fact the race is over. Kind of shocked by that. Was not expecting to see that kind of a number this late in the running. Well, I guess that's that. Hello? Hello? Okay. Yeah, I guess that's that. It's, not really anything to do for the next hour and a half, so, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna go. We'll come back with a new stream in an hour and a half. So, yeah, so we'll see you in a minute, or a hot minute, New York minute, and, yeah, so, anyway, thanks for watching this stream. This race was fucking boring.